Is DJ Johnny B good?
And he talks to me. It's great. He's
Turtle catapotamus. I'm not massaging this. It's sticky.
You're weird.
Oh, really? And
not
you
like
know, I did turn them up just then.
Can't wait.
It's the first thing
And
you
I don't
hear.
have goo gone, so
Okay,
we're just
Mr.
gonna use
Burns.
friction.
Goo gone.
Yes.
Mr. Burns said that. No, that's Smithers. That's the Smithers line.
What?
Oh yeah.
What
You're not gonna bump this?
Oh yeah, that's Smithers.
Is it?
Yes.
It's Smithers all day. Hashtag Smithers all day.
That
on
would,
it?
yeah.
Yes, Smithers.
No, you went a little too dark. You need more old man.
I can't.
I can't right now. I just
You'll be
can't.
36 in 4 days.
Oh my god, happy birthday to me and also Uncharted, guys. Uncharted's birthday.
Garbage.
Is it Uncharted's birthday?
No.
No, I don't know. You have a birthday segment.
This is a
For
birthday.
Atari.
Oh, I didn't make the
N64?
graphic for that.
Yay, Nathan
No, that was
Drake.
last week.
Yay, Nathan Drake.
All right, here we go.
Stop touching it.
The following gaming talk show is brought to you with as many gaming interruptions as possible by your internet connection.
This is Shaco from League of Legends, and you're watching 1Life2Play, you f***ing noobs.
You guys see that? Double OP ETA, 20 minutes.
20 minutes.
We're gonna be into the news and everything by then,
It
right?
was gonna be over.
He's gonna miss all the fun stuff.
All the fun stuff. That's what's happening.
Don't look.
All right, guys, this is 1Life2Play MAINCAST. We're live. Twitch, YouTube, Mixer. With that Smashcast.
Smashcast.
They have to change that name. But if you search Smashcast 1Life2Play, I don't know why you would mix the two names, but it would be awesome. You will find our show live.
Make sure people don't type in Smash Mouth instead.
Smash Mouth.
Yeah,
Smash
Yeah.
because that
Maybe.
can't happen.
I'll make sure that
know
doesn't
it
happen.
Really?
It's Smashcast. We have to tell everyone
Smash Mouth.
Smashcast.
You have to. You have
It used to
make
be
that.
Hitbox.
Yes.
Used to be Hitbox.
Right.
Yeah, they changed it up.
Which, not any
To a
better.
really mediocre name too.
So yeah, this
Right.
is the main cast where we talk gaming. Sometimes we throw some tech in there, let you guys know what we've been playing and all sorts of stuff. I got the PlayStation up in the back. We're ready to play some games later on, right? I don't know what we're gonna play yet. We have a Twitter poll right now where you can go and decide what game we're gonna play in our time to play.
Oh God.
It was between Speed Runners was on there.
Injustice.
Injustice 2
Okay.
and Mario Kart.
Oh no!
Yeah.
I think we had a winner.
I think we already know the winner there.
Yeah.
You have a chance also to select a game of your choice too. If it gets enough votes, then we'll play that. All you have to do is reply on Twitter. But also in the meantime, you can call into 1Life2Play on Twitch, just using the app. You can do it on Skype. I don't have Skype up. If you let us know in the chat room that you're going to call on Skype, we'll definitely pull that up for you. Get you on the show. Maybe you can play some trivia with us. Stump the panel. We got all that happening, right? You guys ready for that? Doc is a little mad that stumped the panel last week.
Oh, because I knew the answer.
You didn't know it.
I
but
can
you didn't
recall
say
the
it.
exact moment of my life where I knew the answer to that question, and I just forgot.
Right.
You
Right.
got- so-
Sure.
You got stumped.
I can tell you where I was, what time of day, what season,
You
what
were
year.
sitting right
What
here.
season?
So going around the room, I do have ooh, that name isn't changed. That says ooh. The Doc
Yeah,
is in the house. How's it going tonight?
it's good, man. I wish I would have picked a different shirt.
No, it's perfect.
It's fine.
It's absolutely
It'll
wonderful.
be alright. It looks cool. It looks like I'm wearing like this holographic
You're a robot.
Triforce symbol thing.
You know?
Yeah,
The fans.
that's what's happening.
Yeah, it's actually holographic. It's like what is it? It's
from
got
the future.
rhinestones in it.
Rhinestones?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
rhinestone link?
Bedazzled.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bedazzled.
Yeah, they're hard to find, so I just find them on the backs of girls' jeans. Pretty easy to find there.
And, wait, and you're grabbing them all?
Yeah,
You're
I
just,
just
you're
rip
just
'em off.
taking them?
Like, whoa! I didn't mean to grab your butt. Just trying to get these
I
rhinestones
just
off.
wanted those rhinestones. I just wanted
Sorry
those
about that.
rhinestones.
That's not creepy.
Not at all.
Don't mind the felony.
I got 4 of them.
Yeah.
It's worth it.
Wayne the Bat asked in the chat room, is Injustice on Xbone or PS4? It's going to be on Xbox. We're going to be on Xbox. If you're on Xbox, we can add you.
unfortunately.
Do you know what show you're watching, Wayne? We don't play PS4 here.
We do play
There's
some
a PS4
PS4.
Yes,
controller
that-
in front of you.
Yes, the F we do.
We play some PS4. That guy
It's not
over
that
there,
much.
that's Lou motherfucking Games right there.
What up?
LEM,
What's
as he's
happening?
known. The Doc, you can come off of there. We got Kaylee in the house.
I am here.
What hat is that? What you got? What hat is that?
This would be from Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Did you
Makusa
watch that
Auras.
movie?
She lives that movie.
I live that movie. I have the Deathly Hallows tattooed behind my ear.
All of them.
Wow.
Wow, that's
That's it.
that's
Harry
a lot
Potter all
going
day.
on.
Harry Potter. all day.
Sounds like a
HP,
painful place to
HP,
get a
mother
tattoo.
effer.
It actually wasn't bad.
Oh,
It was
Didn't
just
hurt.
loud.
something to consider.
Yeah.
We'll all get a 1Life2Play tattoo behind our ear.
I'm
No.
down. Actually, I have
And
no.
then we'll all
She
sit
doesn't have
backward
room left.
like this, and we'll just point.
Tramp stamps, all of us.
Yeah, I don't have any more room behind my ears for tattoos. I have their space is all taken up right now.
And you got to keep the headset on when you're gaming, so nobody can see it.
This is true.
So yeah,
We
no
doing our
more
part.
behind the ear
No
tats.
more behind the
I
ears.
feel like I should have a hat.
I don't have a hat.
I know, but I feel like everyone else does.
There's 3 of us
But
that
there's,
don't, and 2 that do.
We're styling over here with the hats.
Yep.
Who wants a
Get
hat?
your hat, Slayer. We all need a
I
hat.
like that hat.
I
by
don't
the
wear
way.
Thank you.
hats.
Very
That
nice.
down there is Nerd Girl. She is
That.
that
Oh, he called you an it.
That.
You
because
over there.
you said you don't need a hat. So that one that doesn't need a hat. is hanging out down there. Nerd Girl, how's it going tonight?
Not bad.
Awesome.
I have my coffee.
Is that iced coffee?
It was.
It was iced. It was
Now it's
iced.
just cool.
Now it's just coffee and
Lukewarm.
water.
Yeah.
Lukewarm.
Lukewarm.
Lukewarm coffee.
It's a little chilled.
No, it's not.
Little.
No, it's not. It doesn't look chilled at all.
It's not
It looks murky.
quite room
It does.
It looks
kinda
super
I
murky.
feel like it's the plastic is the cold part. The coffee feels room temperature.
That sticker looks pretty cold.
The sticker's cold.
Yeah, the
sticker's
sticker's
cooling.
probably the coldest.
Do you have
That's
a
how the sticker's
Starbucks
staying on.
tattoo behind your ear?
I would.
She would.
I'd have Duncan on one side and Starbucks on the other. I would do it.
the Capulets and the Montagues. Look at you.
That's what I'm saying.
I'll go to either. I
Terrible.
don't care. Coffee's.
Oh my
Just
god!
Like Crips and Bloods over there. What are you?
Hatfields and McCoys right here.
I do come from mountain folk.
I got
That's true.
I got my Mr. Coffee Maker at home because I'm
Amen.
too poor now that I don't work at Starbucks to go get Starbucks.
Me too.
You can still get Starbucks.
She
No, it's too
She
expensive.
does.
If you get enough Starbucks, it becomes free for like a day.
Yeah, one day.
our
That
new
is
song.
LEM on the soundboard, so of course he's got it. He's got them all ready to go. This week we're gonna get into around the room of a different sort because we celebrated a holiday. I don't know if you guys are in the U.S., but it was July 4th, the birthday of America. I kind of had a good time. I did some.
Technically, it was July 2nd.
Truth.
Wait, what was the
The
day you
actual-
celebrated
Battle.
it?
Yeah, the actual signing. Of
Oh, the
the
actual
Declaration.
signing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm thinking the the national anthem. I'll just be over here.
All right, around the room.
All right, abandoned show.
All right, as I said, around the room this week, basically what we did this past week for the holiday. Like I said, I didn't do much. I just celebrated exactly what Wayne the Bat said in the chat. America. And there's only one way to do that, right? In America. Fireworks.
Shoot guns.
I did not shoot any guns. I only did that in Uncharted.
Can I get a close up real quick?
What? Just America.
This was my America. These two burned fingers right there.
What'd you do?
Hey kids.
Look, it's out of focus now. What are you doing? It's
right
trying
here.
to focus on the scars.
Don't play with fireworks, kids.
It wasn't even fireworks, dude.
No.
Tell us how this happened.
So I got a fire pit in my backyard.
Okay.
And somebody knocked one of the stones that were, that makes the fire pit. They knocked it over.
Into the fire.
I get real uncomfortable when things aren't where they should be.
Were you just like right next to it when they knocked it over?
No, I just noticed it as I was going around. Anyway, we had
wait. They
fire.
knocked it over while a fire was actually happening.
Yeah, somebody did. It irritated.
But
me.
a fire was actually happening.
Yeah, it was like
occurring at that moment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and to be, let me, I guess add a little bit more here. So we had this big pile of brush, right? And somebody suggested to take lighter fluid, pour it all over the debris, and then take all the Roman candles and shoot them into the debris, right? And start the fire.
When you say someone decided, this was not you?
This wasn't me.
Okay.
But I heard the idea. I was like, absolutely.
And you didn't stop it.
No.
There was no, I heard the idea. That's a bad idea.
That's when I walked
This idea
away.
should have happened.
Oh, no. The idea was great, and it worked.
It does
very
sound
well.
pretty fun.
It was cool, dude. You just gasoline everywhere,
To
and then you
brush.
just shoot bottle rocket, or not bottle rocket, but Roman candles
at it. Exactly.
And it caught fire. It was great. Well, anyway, it was debris, so it burns quick, right? We just wanted to get a little base going. So
A little base.
Get a base
Right.
going.
Like a tad.
That's what
Like
you
a
want,
tad.
right?
Yeah,
we got
bigger.
fireworks.
Like a fire tan.
Fireworks, fire pit.
Right.
We need a nice base.
We need a fire tan to entertain
you can't
the party.
start with giant logs, man. You got to have kindling,
Exactly.
Okay.
You work your way up.
Haven't you ever played Dark Souls? You got to kindle the fire, man.
Oh my god.
Wait, tell me how you just Dark Souled Independence Day.
The entire game revolves around bonfires.
Go.
That's how you save your game.
I can't.
That's how you save America in that game. You light bonfires in Dark Souls. So, stone, this perfect circle. Stone it fell into the pit. And we just lit the darn thing. It was all debris. It couldn't have been that hot, right? So I went over and just grabbed it with my hand. Just seared the flesh right off my fingers. It was awful. I was walking around with a bottle of Neosporin in my pocket half the night, just drenching my fingers in it.
Okay.
Look, I didn't
Wait,
use,
Nerd
I didn't hurt
Girl, were
myself
you
with
witness to
fireworks.
this?
Yes.
Did anybody record this?
No.
I
was
was
running,
actually
though.
out front when it happened. And I just kept seeing him going in and out of the house. And I'm like, what is he doing? And then he comes over and he's like...
I burned my hand!
So tell me what game put you in this mindset that you thought you had Kevlar gloves or something. That
I
you're
know.
just going to reach in and just grab fire. Well,
You know.
I think I know. I think I know the game. What's the game?
Minecraft?
No, it couldn't have been Minecraft.
Everybody's
Ready?
I'm thinking it's
Thank
some
you.
Elder Scrolls.
No. Are you ready? It's Rockin' Cats for the original Nintendo.
Oh, shit.
You get a glove that you can shoot out of your hand. It was arms before arms existed.
Yeah.
And you were a
It was
hip
arms
cool
before
cat
arms.
trying to stop crime in the city.
Okay.
It's called Rockin' Cats.
So unlike Wayne the Bat, who in the chat says he blew shit up because of freedom,
Amen.
you just burnt your fingers because of
I'm an idiot.
gaming.
No, because I'm an idiot.
Gaming freedom. Because you're a what?
Because I'm an idiot.
Okay, I give you that.
Yeah. I mean, I just... It's
Oh,
something real dumb.
are we all agreed, idiot?
Yes.
Yes.
I vote.
I don't know. Maybe a little
Can we take an
mischievous.
actual vote?
I think it was more of slight obsessive compulsive disorder.
There we go.
She knows.
He's
Maybe a-
broken. Is
maybe
what
a
it
little
comes
exactly
down
what it
to.
is.
He's regardless of why it happened, he's broken.
But I had a great fourth. That's it.
How
all
can
that
we
matters.
fix you? We
How can
can't
we fix you?
fix you with any games. Did you
Yeah.
play any game?
You got any Neosporin?
Did you play anything?
Did you play anything?
I did. I played Some more of that necromancer in D3.
How are you doing that with those fingers?
No,
Well, it's actually not bad. It doesn't hurt anymore. It's just the blisters were enormous, so I had to
Disgusting.
pop them today.
Ew.
That night, it was blistered up.
Oh yeah.
Okay,
But
I'm done because now I'm actually.
Picturing
At first, I was picturing just the action of you grabbing the hot. At that point, coal.
yeah.
Well,
Well, it was a rock. It wasn't a coal.
No,
I mean,
it was a coal.
it wasn't
was-
Christmas
It was
time.
by fire. That's a coal at that point. That's concrete
Don't
earth.
they cook?
No,
like that's
no.
hard earth.
No.
Yes.
What do you think? Krampus showed up at my house and dropped off coal, and I grabbed it with my bare hands.
Earth,
yes.
right?
Actually,
it's,
that's the story now that
Coal
I'm gonna
it's
remember.
dirt.
Not necessarily,
this
but
is
I'm on the
A
same
literal
page as you.
paving stone, like that you would decorate your garden.
I know
with.
what you would make a fire pit out of, and the things that you make a fire pit of
It's not coal.
is not something you touch. No.
No.
Not something
That's
you
the-
touch
Especially when
That's
the
where
fire's
the fire's
going.
lit.
Yeah.
It was dumb, man.
All right, nerd
Anyway.
girl, how'd you spend your fourth? You
Watching
didn't burn
this
it.
idiot.
Oh, watching that idiot. That's great. That was a
What
game.
else did
That's
I
a
do?
game of itself. If you could only take control, would you have let it happen? This is where we talk about choices
Yes.
in video games. You would let
Yes.
that happen?
To him, at that moment, I've been like, let's see. I probably would have been like, Dave, don't. And then when he just kept doing it because it's Dave, he's not going to listen. I would have just been like, do it. That's fine.
Wayne the Bat, did you have the same reaction when your daughter grabbed a lit sparkler? That's what he put in
my
the
God.
chat.
Oh,
So
no.
did she grab it from the right end? That matters.
No.
You gotta ask that. But I guess if you're telling the story, it was not the right
It was
end.
not going to be the right
It's not
end.
the right end. Yeah.
I just thought of
Sparklers only have one
Correct.
end.
end.
Yeah, one.
But
But the
Correct.
metal
Correct.
gets hot too.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, because I did see a kid waving it around and burnt another kid as it was burning down to the end.
So, like, how did they burn the other kid? Like, was it
Because it
sparks
was-
coming off?
Yeah, because the sparks was getting
Yeah.
to the end. And
Because it's
That's what-
sparks. People forget that those are like
Sparklers.
fire.
yeah, they're dangerous. Yeah, they're just
Yeah.
gotta be
they're like-
careful.
Can you ever
Kid
weld
dangerous.
with a sparkler?
Kid's dangerous.
Can you do
Which
some
for
welding?
us is still very dangerous.
Okay, let's put it this way. You know how long it takes to light a sparkler with a lighter? It takes like a good 10 seconds. If you touch another sparkler to a lit sparkler, instantaneous.
Yes,
It is
yes.
like burning
Yeah.
at 5,000 degrees.
That's what I'm saying. You
That's why
should
it's
be able to
white.
do some welding with it, right?
No,
you could do
not
some
at all.
soldering work or something. Like, need to fix your board.
It's much faster to light a sparkler if you do it the way my family did, which is with one of those blowtorches.
Blowtorch.
Exactly what I was
Yeah.
using over the
You guys
weekend.
live in West Virginia, don't you?
No, Cleveland, but close enough.
Blowtorch and a cigar.
We lit a
Can't go
couple
wrong.
mortars with the blowtorch.
Yeah,
Yeah, that
that's
was
the
fun.
easiest way.
I have a story about mortars in the 4th of July for my
Oh, boy.
4th celebration.
Like this one.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's a goodie.
So, I went to Lakewood to see their fireworks. And so we ended up walking like 40 minutes to see from my friend's house to the Lakewood Park. where the
Walking
fireworks-
40 minutes.
Yeah, because there's no way to drive. There's no.
Because
Did you
everyone's down there.
Yeah.
There's
Did-
nowhere.
Did you play any Pokemon Go on the way?
I did not.
That's-
I played some Vita. on
I
the
don't
way
think
down
they-
there.
You should
Why?
play some
I was
Vita.
walking. We were walking. I had my Vita, and I was bored, so I whipped it out of my purse.
Lakewood is prime territory for Pokemon Go.
Yeah.
Do they
I
still
don't play
do that?
Pokemon Go
Yeah,
anymore.
It's
They're
getting
still-
bigger.
Yeah,
They-
it's coming
I
back.
no longer play Pokemon Go.
You should
Awesome.
go back.
I congratulate you.
It's
for
like an
that.
MMO.
Thank you.
You just take a break.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come back.
Then you come back.
So we're walking, and we hear this giant boom, which was on the other side of. So the fireworks are happening on this side of me. This giant boom came from behind me. I was like, "That's not from the right spot." So we continued. We didn't know what it was. So,
That's off.
yeah.
Okay.
Odd.
So we continue to walk. We go see the fireworks, and we're walking back, and all of a sudden there's cops, paramedics, people shining flashlights everywhere. Someone blew their hand off with a mortar.
wow.
Then
Their
Oh, I heard
hand.
about this on
Yeah.
the news.
yeah.
Yeah, it was that
Then we
dude.
find out this guy apparently lost his hand.
Part of his leg.
Part of his leg. He broke his femur. He his other arm got messed up. And it was all because he blew off a couple mortars a couple years ago, and his friends convinced him to blow off more again this year.
Yeah, but how? Like, how do you...
How do you? Yeah, because
was it a malfunction?
I have no idea. I'm
The
not
one
sure.
person they found to interview was like, "Yeah, we're friends with them, and they're upset We don't know.
Cool.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
lived
and that
for
was
the
it.
tip.
The
That'll
only
make no
we
sense.
were across the street from where it happened, and apparently their neighbors across the street had come out, and that's who we were talking to that night.
Wow.
And she was like, "Yeah, apparently he blew his hand off."
Well,
and
Oh, that motor had a malfunction from the bottom. It
Yeah.
blew up and blew at him.
It had
yeah,
to.
it had to have.
That's the only way.
Or
other
you
than
do what
it
everyone else
flipped.
does. You
Or-
light it and run.
Or what happened was the fuse messed
Or hold
up,
it.
Right.
and he was holding it and it blew up too soon.
Yeah, if he was holding it, it was over.
One of my
Yeah.
firework fuses messed up, so I threw it in the fire because it would go off, right? Eventually,
It'll blow up around you.
did something.
Right.
It was
But,
cool.
but yeah,
Yeah,
so
like-
I'm assuming that it malfunctioned and ended up. We
Wow.
found out the giant boom we heard on the way to the fireworks was this
Was
man
this
blowing
man's hand?
his hand off.
What if you were playing Pokemon Go? As you heard the boom, you're walking down the street, you're like, there's Pikachu right there.
Wait.
You bend over, pick up a finger.
And it says a wild hand has appeared.
Oh, this
Dun,
poor guy.
dun, dun, dun,
But yeah,
dun,
so
dun.
we thought it was like, oh my god, this guy lost his hand, and then we found out it was like 18 times worse than just
Did you
losing your hand.
give
Right.
him a hand?
I didn't.
Gross.
But
They
when in the
actually
back, you have to
said-
answer his question. Is he half the man he used to be?
I would assume doing.
They
just
actually
the fact-
said the only reason he lived was because his neighbor was a nurse and saw it happen.
Wow.
Otherwise he would have died.
Let out.
Wow.
You think? I mean, it sounded like he let off a grenade.
Awesome
Well, no,
share.
I mean,
Hey.
we were lighting off mortars. Just
PSA,
Maybe-
guys.
too many beers.
Don't use fireworks.
I only lit
Blow
off.
your hand.
The thing we were talking about as we were walking is they were maybe 10 minutes from Lakewood Park walking, where there is a giant fireworks show being put on by the city, millions of dollars worth
You
of
still got to
fireworks.
do your own shit,
See,
though.
Yes, you
You,
do.
And
got to
that's-
do your own shit.
that's
You
another-
can't
I'm okay
always
with
depend
watching
on
someone
that.
else blow off fireworks. I don't need
Me
to blow
too.
off my own
I
fireworks.
didn't. A
That's
lot
how
of
I
my neighbors and everybody were trying to get me to go into the fireworks for this year. I did get to blow off some things, but of course, because of the place where I live at, they decided to blow off fireworks till 1:30 in the morning, and I mean big, not little stuff. Big fucking booms lighting up the air.
They're still doing it in my
H1000s,
neighborhood.
like,
You're
Oh,
still
yeah,
doing.
just-
Oh
oh,
yeah, you
yeah.
got
Boom,
leftovers.
boom, boom, boom.
You got to hit the leftovers. Like why not? I would do
Just-
it.
There's
If I,
sometimes in the middle of December I see
Yeah, that's
fireworks
true.
go off, so
Save 'em.
Not much to do where her and I live.
yeah.
so LEM, that was about it for
Go
you
to
too.
Walmart.
You lit
I
some
mean-
fireworks, blew some shit up.
blew some
Walgreens.
shit up. Blew some other shit up.
Mhm.
Can't say because of
Bullfrogs or
legal, purposes. But yeah, I had fun. A lot of four wheeling, a
just
lot
like
of riding.
incriminated himself.
Whole
Any
bunch of
games?
shit.
Any games been played?
I did get to play some mobile shit.
Some mobile shit.
Yeah, love the mobile.
Minecraft.
Some mind. Oh,
Kayla, you beat a game.
I did. I beat a game.
What's-
Danganronpa 2.
Wait.
Say-
Goodbye to
Larry
Square.
has
Back
to
up.
say it.
Wait. What game?
Danganronpa 2.
Is that
Goodbye Despair.
is that a dang it?
Dang it, Ropa.
Dang gone.
DAN.
Dang it.
What kind of game is this? Is this actual like a real game?
Yes, it's a
Like
real.
that's a real name of a game?
Yes,
Because
it's
that's
a
what
real-
we're gonna play later. If you do want to call in, you can play some trivia. We have real or fake. I'm gonna try to stump the panel myself if we don't have any callers, but we have real or fake games. Would you say you beat sounds like a fake ass game? What's this game about?
In Japan, it's
So-
not.
So it's the
Japan is fake.
It's a second in a series. Basically, it's these high school students who get kidnapped and their memories are erased by an evil bear.
That's Persona.
No.
No.
Oh,
They
okay.
like high school.
No, that's just a dating sim with combat.
Yeah.
Stop it.
Oh, it's a pigeon combat
It's a
sim.
pigeon.
Not
It's a
a
pigeon
pigeon
dating
combat
scene.
sim.
Pigeon,
So-
pigeon dating combat. This is awesome. So they made a
It's
Grand
Hot
Theft
for
Auto
Ropa.
of pigeon dating.
It's RPG
Great.
pigeon.
So
RPG pigeon.
Yeah.
no.
Pigeon.
RPGP.
So
Bridget.
Okay, keep going.
Anyway,
I really do want to
so
know this
these
game.
this evil plushy bear forces
Shark
them
teeth.
to start killing each other to escape.
So
It's not Freddy,
not.
right? It's not like Friday Nights at Freddy's spinoff, is
No.
it? Isn't it the
No,
same
no,
bear?
4 or 5
Okay.
Nights at Freddy's.
Uh, So this evil bear starts forcing these high school students to kill each other.
It's true.
And
It's not bad. It's just
and then
it's silly when you hear it.
you have to investigate this murder scene and figure out who did it. So there's a lot
It's
of
Clue? Pigeon dating Clue?
pigeon dating Clue. Yes.
You summarized
So
it right
it
there.
is.
Kaylee just said, like, you know what? Fuck it, it's pigeon dating.
So,
but at least you understand the game is Clue.
I should point out, there are a handful of Japanese games that come out that are very popular in niche groups, right? And Danganronpa is one of them. Persona is another
and you
one.
would consider
The
a niche
Tales of
group
series.
1 out of 5 right now. That's
It's
Yes.
probably it's in the top 5 of imports. Absolutely.
So there's 1, 2, then there's Ultra Despair Girls, which is just girls that get kidnapped, and then the third one, V3.
Wait, ultradespairgirls.com?
that's what I was about to say.
UltraDespairGirls.com. And V3 comes out in July. Or is it July?
The VR one?
No.
No. There's no VR
Oh.
one.
Is it?
Yeah, there is.
Wait.
Mhm.
VR
On the
pigeon dating?
PlayStation Store.
It's no pigeons.
Okay.
Not
but
pigeons.
Zero
but
pigeons.
it's
Bears.
I can't stop saying pigeons.
Bears.
So
This
it's
one's
bears.
bears.
So it's VR bears kidnapping girls?
Yes.
Yes. 1 bear.
Badass
What
bear.
the fuck is Japan on?
One badass.
Everything.
Like,
A
can I
lot
get
at
some of
the
this?
same
Like, whatever they
time.
smoking?
One badass bear that asks you how old you are to watch the video.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Okay.
I believe it is rated M because
Yeah.
I mean you're murdering.
I think it's T for the new one that just the volume.
Volume 3.
Yeah, I thought it was T. I don't know anymore.
I don't remember if it's.
I'm
Well-
over 17.
But
it
yeah,
doesn't matter.
so yeah, B3 comes out either this month.
You
or
calling it
September-
B3?
V.
V.
V3 version 3 is coming out either this month or September. I don't remember which one it is. I can't.
You guys want a dad joke break?
A dad joke.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do we?
A Roman walks into the bar and asks for 5 beers. I thought that was awesome. All right. Wayne the Bat is going to be right back. He's putting the kids to bed. They say goodnight, so everybody say goodnight.
Good night.
Good night,
Good night,
kids.
Wayne the Bats Juniors.
It's Isaac and Courtney.
Good night, Isaac and Courtney.
Those are the kids.
Yeah.
Good
The
night.
babies.
Make sure you guys play some games before you go to bed.
No. No.
You better show them kids Five Nights at Freddy's before they go to bed.
Gotta always game on, right? Game
Yeah.
No
on.
more 5 nights.
I can't wait for my little nephew to play Danganronpa.
You gotta check this out, man.
Oh,
His
you're
first
watching some
game.
footage from this game?
He'll go from
The last time we put footage up of a game that Kaylee plays, everybody was a little bit mad and confused at watching these pigeons. So I don't know. Is this worthy? Is this
Listen,
something we need to put up?
If you can't take the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen.
Well,
This one is a lot more
Right? The
Uh,
bear's
pigeon out
pretty
the
bad.
kitchen.
I don't know. The bear's
Than the
pretty
pigeons.
badass.
Less
so-
birdie.
less birds, more action.
More bears.
Less
I was,
bears.
you know what though? Maybe people are just waiting for Mike Tyson to pop out of that pigeon game at
Mr.
the
Dream
end.
shows up,
That'd have been awesome.
lay some
This
bears
one-
out.
This one there's murder. There's
Spell this game.
DAN
She says murder
GAN.
Murder. I say Mario. So
I do love murder though.
It's not bad.
In
So
video
you play
games, I
V3 or
no, he's watching Ultra Despair Girls,
Yeah.
which is the newest one. It was on the Vita. It did just get ported to the PS4. No, I like murder investigation games.
You looked at me and said, "I do like murder."
What?
Ooh.
He was
And you
telling
live real close
Oh.
to me, so I'm a little nervous.
You heard it first
I
on
wouldn't-
1Life2Play.
If I go missing,
Somebody comes
Playtime's
missing.
over, folks. It's time to get serious.
That guy's
I wouldn't
annoying.
kill you.
yeah.
see,
I'm gonna try
I
to skip that
wouldn't-
I
guy.
wouldn't.
Please.
I said, I'm
Move
going
in
out.
swiftly and capture Nagano. So that's
Oh, I don't need his commentary. I don't
No.
need.
So
I
this
don't need
this
that.
is the one I just finished playing. That's number 2.
That's 3 right there. There's so
I don't know
many.
if any of these are
Yes.
appropriate.
For
Um,
They all
what?
look
What, they're
terrifying.
inappropriate? Oh wait, nope. That's
That's a
That's
good
the
one.
bear.
Do
But that's
it.
3.
Do
yeah,
it.
you,
Okay, this is-
well,
this
that's-
is
what we got
yeah,
coming
that's
up.
the trailer for it, I believe.
And anime.
Hmm.
A really
stuff.
big thing
Oh, this
in
is
there
a
where I was
panel.
like, I don't know if
They'll
that
show
was an
gameplay.
American thing
No, they won't.
that they did there. So that's definitely straight
Okay,
from
wait.
the
I need
Japanese
gameplay.
translation, and
Why don't you
there's,
just type in
gameplay?
trailer?
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. I don't want to see the trailer. I want to see gameplay.
Type in gameplay. There you go.
This looks like a
All right,
ranch.
here we go.
So this is you're gonna make everyone think this game is super boring if you just watch the gameplay of it, because it's
Way to sell it.
no okay. So there's a lot of different parts to it, and there's
Editor.
like a lot of it is
Nothing new.
It's
I'm
A
just
lot
gonna
of it
look
is
at
nothing
the-
new, like
This
you
looks
said.
like
You never know.
this is the
Timing.
investigation part.
Yeah.
dokie.
yes. This is the investigation where you have to like click on different
Nagito,
things
do you have
and
anything
find
else you wanna
different
say?
clues, and then there's a whole trial. So that's the like super exciting part. of the game.
Maybe. I don't really see how that's going to help, but
Shut the guy up.
here,
Shut the guy up.
here, which is pretty
I'm
cool.
going to filter out
Seems
that
cool.
audio track.
Oh no!
He also leveled up, which I still have no fucking clue.
I don't
what
see
that's
them
going to do.
kidnapping
Talk to people.
chicks. That's what I'm waiting for.
Well, no, this is number
Hey,
2,
big
so
man.
this isn't just all the girls.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I need a pillow.
Done on
You need
this?
to listen.
Oh, wait,
you
I
need
think I
to
hear some
work your
action.
way through the kidnappings. Okay,
Neko,
Yeah.
you need to
Maru,
build a
So-
relationship.
New rule. If you
That
want to
still seems
recommend a
kind of
weird game,
meaning-
find a good video.
That still seems kind of.
Well, I wasn't expecting him to
specific.
just
No, I
But
know.
pick a
Put the-
random video.
Put the
Type-
video with the bear on it. Show the badass bear, please.
The one that
You're
one
not-
was
All right,
Type
I'll give
in-
him props for that.
Go back and type in trial. Up at the top, like after.
Oh look, see saddest moments.
got it. I was more concerned that it was all caps. I don't know why. Oh, it's on the Vita. Did you play this on Vita?
I did play it on the
Did she
Oh,
play
shit.
it on
Again.
Of course, it's the only game on Vita.
This is Trigger Happy Habit
never
right
played
here.
This is the first one.
and Katamari
Is this the good one? The good one we want to see?
and Uncharted?
Screw Uncharted.
Remote play Uncharted.
What up, sir?
Look, it's double OP.
It's 1Life2Play live, you guys.
We're looking at some gameplay right now of. Say the name again, Kaylee.
Danganronpa. Trigger
Still sounds
Happy
fake as
Habit.
hell.
Danganronpa.
And until we unravel
This is still looking boring. I see a lot of text on the screen.
It's a Japanese
ending
game.
about
A lot of text,
Most
man.
Japanese games are
How they
like that.
how they learn to read so
it's a
good?
pretty
You have to
old-fashioned
do
Because you
homework.
have to have like
But
plus
even the
5 in
classics
life to
can
be
be
Asian.
surprisingly useful sometimes.
Dude, it's like watching Phoenix
There's
Wright.
no
It's not
action
fun. You
here.
just gotta
Okay,
play
I'm
it.
done with
exactly.
this.
That's,
They
I think I'm
found-
done with this.
That's the
They
worst
found
part
the
about
way.
It. The gameplay, it doesn't look like it's a lot of fun because you just have to play it yourself, and then you get involved in the storyline, and like it's a lot more fun when you're actively playing it. When you're watching someone else play it, it looks like the most boring thing.
How long did it take you to beat?
Not long.
No. Well, I was playing it. I had gotten to the third trial, and I think I was maybe 15 or 16 hours in, and I think to just play through the like just base storyline, I think it maybe took me 24 hours.
Oh, okay.
So I mean,
Dang,
and like
eh?
it, and then you have multiple playthrough options too. So
Are you gonna play it again?
I'm gonna go through and probably try and get the plat for it.
Gotta get the plat.
You gotta get
Gotta
those
get
plats.
that.
It's all
all
about
Gotta
the
get
plat.
those plats.
It's no other reason to game, right?
Does that cheer go higher? Is it high enough for
No
you?
other reason to game than to get plats. These
Hello?
games aren't fun. Just get
No,
plats.
I mean why?
Fire.
Why? What am I
What's the
doing?
point?
What am I play a video game for?
All right. While we end up around the room, how'd you spend your holiday, Double OP?
Oh man, barbecuing on the grill and sweating. That's what it felt like.
Sweating while you were barbecuing?
It was hot, wasn't it?
You didn't sweat on the food, did you?
No way.
Okie dokie.
No way. But yeah, man, it was a lot of cooking, hanging out with the family, brothers and my
You
mother
guys
came
are
over.
twinsies today.
I know.
Had a good
He
time.
wore the same shirt.
Oh my god, you did!
Oh, you did.
We're twins.
He wore the same
Look
shirt
at
as me.
Where
that.
did they get that shirt?
Look
Brad?
at that.
It's because we are ultimate gamers. We decide to eat, sleep,
And game, right?
and play. I don't get the end of it. The end says play video. It just
Japan.
play video.
Ran out
No
of room.
games.
They
I
probably
should,
ran out of room.
I should
Japan.
just get a Sharpie
Japan.
and just write games
Play
underneath
video
it.
in Japan.
It's Japan made. No, I think I got mine at $5 Below. So
There you go.
that's
Japan.
That's what
That
you got.
extra word would have made it $6.
Exactly.
I don't like
That's
the
what it
name of $5 Below. It
It
should
is
be called
$5.
Just 5.
No,
There's
Just
stuff
five.
below
To stay
5.
alive.
there's a lot.
No,
I got
shit's $5.
I got crayons there for $1.
See?
What are
5 and
crayons?
under.
Crayons.
So you should call it.
Crayons.
You've never seen
Dude,
crayons?
It should be some Five Below.
done that.
All right,
No,
I got an idea.
from 1 to 5.
There's a dollar store. There's a Five Below. We need to make a store called
250.
Tree Fitty.
350.
That's pretty
Tree
good.
Fitty.
No, you make a show called Right in Between. All right.
Kinda
350.
What'd you say? Kind of
Kinda
four.
poor.
Oh,
Almost
What are you
fell.
doing? You're messing with my headphones.
You say almost four.
Almost full.
Oh, so yeah, we had a splitter set up for
We're good.
you over there.
No, he's good.
You should be
Yeah,
good to
we're
go.
all
So before we take our first break, want to remind you guys too, you can call into the show. You can do that on the Twitch app. We have the Skype app too. If you want to use the Skype app, let us know in the chat so we can get the Skype app up. Because we don't have it up. That's a lot. I'd rather you call on Twitch. If you call on Twitch, all you have to
I
do,
don't think you can do it through the app anymore.
not the app on mobile. So if
Right.
you're
I
on
can
desktop,
call
you could do
I can
through
call
that
it.
app. Can you do it through mobile?
Yeah,
I
I use
can.
it all the time. Like if I'm playing the game and just leave, I can just join from my phone, and it will just kick me out of the one on the computer.
But can you call? Can you make a voice call
Yeah.
on the app on your phone?
Yeah.
Not that I know of.
So okay, you guys heard it here
What?
first. Double OP
They call you right
said
now?
Since
that
when?
guy down there. He says
it's
you can call on your phone.
It's very much this. Who want me to
How
call?
does Wayne the Bat do it? Wayne the Bat, how do you call in? Are you on your
He's
mobile
on
phone or are
Skype,
you on
I
a
thought.
PC? We need to know. And curious minds,
I couldn't
Want to
find it
know.
on my phone.
I don't know. We'll
Tree
figure it
Fitty
out.
From Monster Science
But-
Deals.
Hey, you can call into the show. Play our trivia game. Win some Amazon gift cards. I think we got
He's not
$5
paying.
gift cards tonight.
If I got to double check, but I may have a free copy of Battlefield 1 to give away.
Oh, that requires like more trivia.
That's like
And
mucho trivia.
that's hard trivia.
I got
some hard ones.
I gotta
I got
see
some
if
hard
it's
stuff.
gonna work out, but I'm gonna
I
check.
got some hard stuff.
Not tonight though.
Wayne the Bat says on my phone app. So yeah,
He called
it's
me.
on the app. It's on the app. All right. Before we get out, like I said before our first break, we want to say happy birthday.
No,
Not,
No.
no,
not to him.
not
To
no,
who?
not to-
What the heck?
Do we still do
Doc's
it?
birthday.
Do we still do it?
Doc's
I don't know.
birthday.
Doc's birthday is in like 4 days.
Ah,
not
he
even
can
today.
wait. He ain't
Doesn't
no
count.
video. He's
I
not
think
a.
he works on his birthday too.
Guess how old I'll
Ooh.
be? 180.
No,
100,000.
180.
You should say you're 360.
I'll be 360. Actually, I'll just be XX.
XX
X.
squared.
Don't be 3 X's.
30?
On your birthday, don't be 3 X's.
30 or not appropriate for children. I'm not sure what.
XXVI.
Ah.
XXXVI.
I should have known that because I pay attention to every Super Bowl.
I
Sure.
should know that because I used to fix watches.
MVX 52.
Questions we wouldn't know the answer of.
Questions we wouldn't know the answer to.
We might buffer for a second while he tries to figure that out.
Yeah, please don't ask us Roman numeral questions. I really don't want to.
Oh my
Why? It's just 5 beers.
Oh, if you lose, you got to chug 5 beers.
No, do I have to tell it again? I don't know if
do
it's
it
worth
again.
telling
No.
it again.
To be honest, I didn't get it, so
What?
I didn't get it.
Okay.
V.
So a Roman walks into a bar and asks for 5 beers.
What's the
Oh,
Roman numeral for? We got
Ah.
there.
I didn't see this. That's why.
What were you?
Now I get it.
No.
I get it now.
Shout out to Arrogant Hazelnuts, who just followed over on Twitch. That's you're Arrogant Hazelnuts.
Yeah. Yeah. Isn't it great?
Shout out to our own staff.
On our Clash of Clans clan, it couldn't take hazelnuts, so it's arrogant hazel new.
Okay.
It is arrogant hazelnuts, but it
On
doesn't
your
show
screen, but
up.
No one else.
I feel like it's arrogant hazel. No, would be better.
Hazel new. No, I couldn't think of like a good name, so
that
I
wasn't
went.
84 letters.
It sound like Argent hazelnut.
Well, I went on one of those like random screen name generators, and it just came up with it like listed a bunch of random words, and I picked 2 of them, and it happened to just be arrogant hazelnuts.
Fun fact: that's how we got the name of the show.
That's also how I got my name.
Random show name generator.
I wish.
That was all you.
This
You're
took
brilliant.
a lot of work to think of 4 words, I guess.
You're gonna have to tell
I don't
that
know.
story one day.
Oh, why it's called One Life to Play?
Yeah, I'd like to know.
I don't really know, like, it had a background.
I feel like there had to be a moment though.
Like,
He
I
was
guess
in
the
bathroom one
moment
day.
Yeah.
the moment is so I grew up with my grandmother always watching daily stories, and it was One Life to Live. But I always just played video games, and she would always say like, you can't make a life playing video games. I was told this in the 90s, and it was weird to hear something like that, because once I decided to do like a gaming talk show and not just a podcast, it began to me thinking, yeah, I think you can do this for life.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I thought of the soap opera that you would always watch while I was playing video games, and it's One Life to Play.
And you were like, "You're wrong, Grandma. I'll show you one day.
One of these days, one of these lives."
One of these lives.
But yeah, so we do have a birthday to celebrate. I guess it's in sense a birthday. It turns out that they kind of share a year, but Nintendo and Atari are currently in their 40th year in the gaming industry.
Video
now,
gaming.
Well, I don't know.
Didn't Atari come
No,
out
because
before
Nintendo has been in gaming since the 1800s.
Yeah.
I guess that's
Video
true.
gaming.
That's true. So in video gaming, 40 years. You have Nintendo starting with the game TVs. They're taking it back all the way there. What was that, like 77 or something?
76.
So far back. Now, the question that I have to ask, how does Atari get to claim 40 years?
Well, then I could have
Are
sworn
they-
they had a video gaming system before Nintendo.
Well, okay, video
No, they
game
both came
system wise. So are we only counting systems, or we're still? So we're counting games too. And what games is Atari like?
I would say systems. If you're made a
Atari's still
system,
putting
it's a
stuff
platform.
And they're still putting games
Run
out.
with the platform.
So wait, what Atari games are going out,
You have, to,
WP?
like, you have to go to the arcade. When's the last time you've been in an arcade room?
So I mean, their name, their license is still
When's the last
on
time you
a
went to
cabinet,
They're
but they're
not
not making anything
They're not
new,
making-
right?
Yeah, they're not making nothing
They
new.
are
and
making something new.
They came
They're
out
releasing
New
all their
arcade
old
games.
games.
Them and Nintendo came out in the same year.
That's right.
Atari and Nintendo came out in the
Wait,
same year.
1985 was
I don't know,
NES.
Yeah.
So
because
definitely not Atari.
Atari came out.
Atari
way
was in
before
the
that.
70s.
Well,
They
so
both
but
came out
Atari
in the 70s.
debuted still the same year. They debuted the same
Nintendo.
year.
Nintendo itself. I'll look it
No,
up.
dude,
I'll have-
Nintendo's been around
I
since
don't
the
know.
1800s. Really?
Yeah. Nintendo was 1889, I think.
But
Okay, but again, we're not
System
we're not
video
counting
games.
Nintendo's just gaming habits and games.
Yeah, like-
you know, they did. We know board games and all that other crap that they did, but
When they say system, or so when they say 40 years in gaming, right? I would assume that would be from the start of their first system.
to
And
the end.
there isn't a
That's
system
what I'm saying, it's a
outside
home
of the
system,
NES.
right?
Yeah, I just don't remember what it's called. It's
What?
like it's
oh,
like
the
red
Atari,
and-
the first Atari system.
what was the NES?
From 72.
Oh, so it was 72, not 77. But that was still the year that
77.
Nintendo
I don't know
did the
where they're
the
giving
TV.
40 years
The
because
Atari 26.
started- no, 2600 was 76, I think.
76, 77.
So if they're going from that, but Atari's been around since 72.
Okay, so regardless of their start date, we're hung up on when they started. When would you consider Atari ended?
They put out Roller Coaster Tycoon last year.
Oh, they are publishing
They're still
again.
publishing, yeah.
I guess. I mean, I guess.
Alone in the
But
Dark.
is that what we're stacking this up against to be? You know, to say 40 years
not
in
dead.
video games, not
not
dead.
dead.
Yeah, like Nintendo's not dead.
They're
But
not dead.
console, we got dead consoles here. We were just talking about a funeral. You can actually bury a Jaguar. You can't
can.
bury Nintendo
You
consoles.
can. You can have a start and end date to a Jaguar.
Let's
Right.
rephrase. You should bury your Jaguar.
Not
Oh.
really.
If you have, if you have one,
Nope.
don't bury it.
Not
Yeah, dude.
literally.
Get rid of
Don't
it.
people don't
Send it
go
to me.
home and
There
bury
isn't
your
a
Jaguars.
hole big enough for it.
I
Send
don't
it.
have one.
Send
You
it to
have
Nerd
one-
Girl. Send it to Nerd
I
Girl.
need
Don't
that
bury
one.
that thing.
Bury
I'll
it.
pay for it.
Get rid
If
of
it's
it.
reasonable.
If it's reasonable,
If
you
it's
think someone
reasonable
selling a
price.
Jaguar is going to sell it for a reasonable price?
Yes.
Nah,
I just have to keep looking.
nah.
No, what'll
Not with
happen-
Atari turning 40.
Well, this is what will happen, which has happened with most of my systems. Mom was cleaning out an attic. Son went to college. Garage sale.
And there goes your system.
And there goes your systems. And they have a nice, loving home.
I lost a ColecoVision like that.
There you go. I probably have it.
So
Okay,
you
I have clarification.
too.
I have clarification.
Damn it!
You ready?
Okay, we got
All the
clarification
systems.
over here.
You have
Yeah.
all the systems, right?
Both-
Like,
Huh?
Sorry.
so you have all the systems. When we gonna do that retro throwback gaming night?
when we hook up all the systems. You know how much it's gonna take to hook up all the systems to send them out to us.
I'm out.
Not one, just one at a time. Just one at a time. No.
What, one system? No, there's still a lot. Okay, look, we got.
We'll have to call this show No Time.
We got that Xbox with all those loaded games up.
You want to know the
Where's
facts?
that? We had a Dazzle card. Yeah, I guess we could go one at a time, but yeah, that's a lot of shit.
It's a long time.
That's a lot of shit. Okay, clarification.
So, 1977.
Okay.
Both Atari and Nintendo both got their start. Right. Atari released some Atari thing.
Right. I do have to say I did say 77.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
got
their start.
Okay, fine. I'll get you the
What were the
information
consoles that they released in 77?
Like
I know one was the Game TV
the Atari
6.
2600.
The 2600,
came out
yeah.
On the worst day in American history,
9/11.
September 11th.
No, dude, that's my birthday.
But that's the same date. That's the same date that the Dreamcast came out.
September 11th.
Well, not 77. I'm just saying 9/11.
Thanks for clarifying. I think he knew.
I think yeah.
Okay.
Around the clarification for everyone.
Right, the 2600. Keep going.
And then the NES came out. I'm sorry, not NES. Nintendo also released a system in 1977. There were two of them. They were Pong clones.
Right.
One called the Color TV Game 6 and the Color TV Game 15.
Okay,
Let's
I
put it
was
this
saying
way.
Game TV.
I
Color
didn't know
TV
anyone
game.
with a Game 6. I only hung out with the Game 15 kids because the Game 6 kids were lame.
Hard to find.
I bet.
I've been looking.
Yeah.
What, for 15 or 6?
6.
And then 85 is when the NES came out.
Apparently, you don't need the 6 because you wouldn't be cool enough to hang out with Doc.
It's fine.
Right. Nah.
I'll take my losses.
We wouldn't be friends.
But wait, no. Something's wrong there.
Dun dun dun. What is it? Dun dun dun.
It didn't say.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't think
no,
both
because-
the.
Release, actually.
Wait,
I don't think the
because
6 and the 15 came out the same year.
Yeah, they did.
Same year?
Yeah.
That was dumb.
Because they're clones. They're not at. I don't, on purpose, collect clone machines because I want the one that they're cloning. So, I would like to have that because it is a first Nintendo machine, but it's not.
The original.
It's not their own hardware.
That sounds exactly what they did with the 3DS XL, then came out with the 2DS in the same year.
Yeah, but
Same
that's
stuff.
still their hardware. What they're emulating isn't their own hardware.
Okay. So does it count? Does it count as a start? Do you count the clone as a start of Nintendo in the
So
video
then
game console?
It shouldn't even be a start for Nintendo then.
Well, the
That's
start would have to be NES then,
That
right?
was Atari's original hardware, right?
Yes, but it's like buying an iPod versus an iPod.
Right.
Like it'll probably still do the same
It's
stuff.
like buying an iPod versus a Zune.
But you know, but can you count
Let's
it?
be
Can you
honest.
count it? Can you count it as that was their start in a console
I guess
industry in the arena of
technically,
consoles?
quote unquote. Yeah, it's a piece of hardware.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well.
Sears released a
would,
Pong
but
system.
It's not the highlight. Like I don't think
No one remembers it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Pong.
true. No, yeah.
What,
It
they
was
had
Pong.
15 different versions of Pong on it?
Pong was the game that started home game consoles,
I
so
know.
yeah, you give it to Pong. Fairchild, the Fairchild F, the channel F. It was Pong in home.
Hold on.
You didn't have to go to the arcade.
I wish you wouldn't have ruined that. That'd have been a great stump the panel question.
That was
Nobody
nice.
remember it.
I would have
No.
never remembered.
But it still counts. It was their first. When you're dealing with.
Yeah, I just hit my elbow. I'm okay. I'm fine. I'll be okay. All right, my favorite franchise is turning 10 this year. This month, Mass Effect launched 10 years ago.
Really?
The memories.
And then the sadness.
Yeah. Yeah, at least 3 was the sadness for me.
Mhm.
But I still appreciate having Mass Effect around. So I got to give it happy birthday, Mass Effect. 10
Well, to
years.
be fair, I would say that I've played all the Final Fantasies, and there's been a decent amount of bad ones, but I still play them.
A decent amount.
Yeah.
There's been quite
Well,
a few.
Excuse you, you have zero taste, so we all know that.
The most recent one is an example of that.
Oh.
Yeah, I give you that.
It's because you messed up,
You know-
sold all your items, and had
See,
nothing.
But you got the situation where you've played and finished Final Fantasy, but you're not going back and playing it. We're talking about 15. You're not going back and playing it again.
I
You're
got
so
the
excited to
DLC.
go back and play 12 because it's a remaster.
Yeah, but 12 is the greatest Final Fantasy ever made. Yeah, it is. I don't care what anyone says.
I would give it to 10.
Nah.
No, wait, not 10. 7.
Which is the greatest?
7.
Seven.
You and every other fanboy.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's a
geez.
good argument though. You can't you can't call somebody wrong for saying 7 is like the best Final Fantasy. Like somebody saying like Ocarina of Time is the best Final Fantasy. I don't agree, but I don't think you're wrong.
Ocarina of Time is the best Final Fantasy.
You're wrong.
Ocarina
Yeah,
of Time.
I just retracted my statement. You're wrong.
Ocarina of Time.
No, I don't want to have this conversation. What I'm saying is that everybody has a favorite in a long series of games.
No.
Double OP did a lot of
I'm just saying
Ocarina of Time.
Ocarina of Time is the best
You know
Final
shut her mic off
Fantasy.
by chance?
You mean Legend of Zelda?
That's what I just
Wait,
said.
you just called Ocarina of Time as the best Final Fantasy?
That's what
That's
you
what
said.
you
That's
said.
what you said.
Shut her mic off.
That's what you've been. That's what I've been trying to point out to you.
Yep. You was
I
talking
was
fast as fuck.
transitioning, and I may have misspoke. It doesn't happen very often. I'm quite sorry. Anyway, but like Mass Effect Andromeda may not be good, but the Mass Effect series is still a beloved franchise for a lot of people.
For the diehards.
I've played a lot of mediocre FFs and still love the series. Whatever. It happens. There's been a lot of bad Zeldas too.
Yeah. But not
Like Breath of
Ocarina
the
of
Wild.
Time.
Right, Larry?
Breath of the Wild.
Terrible.
Should I
Sell
trade
that
in Breath
game.
of the Wild?
Sell
No, please don't.
it. Sell it. Worst game ever.
Okay. All right. Again, we want to remind you guys. It looks like Wayne the Bat is trying to get Swigglers to call into the show.
Oh
I just
yeah.
read that. I was laughing.
That would be
Oh,
awesome.
yeah.
But you can call into the show if you care to do so on the Twitch app. Just search for 1Life2Play. Find us. Hit the voice call button. You can get on the show, play our trivia. Before we go to break, anybody see that gameplay from Monster Hunter?
Nope. But
It
I want
looks pretty good.
it. I believe it.
And that is what we're going to see while we're in break here. I do need to get my quiet keyboard out, right?
Okay.
That's loud.
Got the gaming keyboard out.
I just need the controls to be better in
Can
that
I
game.
correct myself real quick?
Nope.
No corrections
Not at
are
all.
allowed. We say corrections to the
No,
next episode.
give her a chance. Go ahead. Let's
Because
hear.
I have such a huge problem. I have a spreadsheet of first, second, and third gen consoles. The Game 6 came out in 77. The Game 15 actually came out in early 78. So I was incorrect, and I'm sorry.
Oh,
Fired.
you're sorry. Thank you for correcting yourself.
Wow. Thank you for giving us the correct facts.
Okay, well, I'll
Or
find this. Hold on a second.
correct.
Gameplay. 24 minutes.
Tap, tappity, tap.
Well,
Tap,
they came
tappity,
out
tap.
with a system every year. 76, or 77, 78, 79.
Damn. Before we were even born, there were video gaming.
It's true.
First video game was actually on an oscilloscope.
An oscilloscope. You know what that is?
What?
Like a tennis game.
Nope.
That's how they see the stars.
What?
I remember playing this one video game system.
What?
All it had was. All it was
Don't you use your oscilloscope to see the stars?
You hurt me. You hurt me. Do you
Did
know?
you call me a herpy?
Yes. You know what an oscilloscope is, right? It's that thing you use
toy
in
where you turn it and like the cool.
That's a kaleidoscope.
kaleidoscope. It's the visual signals for electronics.
Do you know what it is?
I'm trying to explain it in terms you'd understand.
Oh, shit.
I like it.
That was good.
Thank you.
I know the term. I just can't tell you what it is. I'm okay with that.
I just told you.
No, I know. It's like an electronic wavelength thing that.
It has a green screen and the little wiggly lines on
Yeah,
it.
I know what that is. It's how they
That's
it's
an
how they
oscilloscope.
detect torpedoes underwater.
That's radar.
No,
Sonar.
it's oscilloscope.
Sure.
It's also one of the things where you click the button and little pictures of lions show up.
Did you see the new Viewmasters?
No. Are they super high tech?
They're super stupid.
Were they not stupid back then?
No, No.
They weren't?
Oh, I love my.
You love your view.
I think I still have it at my dad's house.
What was the last image you seen on a Viewmaster?
Actually, I was at Toys R Us the other day, and they have the old ones. Like they're like reselling the old ones that we had when we were little, and they had a space one in there. So I'm literally in Toys R Us with like kids around. I'm like, yeah. So
clicking away.
Yeah. I
feel
spent
like
too
that
much
last
money there.
image should have been burned in everyone's memory.
Well, which one was that?
Serengeti, man. Lions, elephants in the background. Never forget it.
Never forget that.
Yeah, man. You know,
Larry
Viewmasters let you see the world before the internet.
Correct.
You
They
know?
were.
You didn't know what the world looked like.
No.
But you did
Encyclopedias.
when you held it up to the
National
sun.
Geographic.
And you just press that button.
Don't look at the sun.
Holy
Don't look
crap.
at the
So you
sun.
can look at the sun through a viewfinder. It creates enough light so you can see through it.
Lamps.
And then I'm blind.
That's why I have a sun filter on my telescope.
Oscilloscope.
That's why it wasn't working.
Quit trying to see the stars through your microscope. It doesn't work.
No, it doesn't. And I don't have a microscope, and that's sad.
You should get one.
Wow.
So you can see.
You really don't.
I really don't.
That's surprising to me.
I like seeing far away, not up close.
I
But
can tell you the last
technically, it is
thing-
far away. You just can't see it,
Microscopic.
So you just have to get in there.
I can tell you the
The
last thing.
distance isn't different.
Distance is
Well,
relative.
Right. Distance is distance.
I can tell you the last thing
Distance
I
is
saw
distance.
through a microscope.
Shoot.
Ear mites at the vet's office.
Ear mites.
Oh yeah, I forgot they showed you that.
They did. They showed me ear mites.
Don't get eye mites from your telescope.
Don't get
They
eye
live in
mites.
there. That's why you gotta clean that thing.
With fluid. You gotta go to Loop Stop and get your eye bites flushed out, right?
Get that
I've
free
had that
Going back to
before.
Loop Stop.
Those sons of bitches were like,
Get that
"No,
free rim cleaning.
You don't need that. You need the rim job and the ear mites."
Ah, shit. He said cleaning, rim cleaning.
I try to keep
No,
it
he
cool.
said rim job.
Try to keep it cool.
No,
He
just
said
now
rim
he
cleaning
said
the
rim
first time.
cleaning.
Oh.
I did.
All right, quick shout out. We got in the chat room over on YouTube. Jahira Agnew. Hey guys. You say hey back.
Hey.
Hello.
Wayne the Bat is gonna call in 4 Squigglers. Swigglers. My bad, Swigglers. Swigglers, you need to get on the phone.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Get on the phone.
Get on the phone.
We're gonna take that call in a bit. We're gonna take a quick break. Get Mr. Double OP all ramped up. We got a couple things coming up in our news tonight. That is way off. Why is that so off?
What?
News. It's like an hour away.
No, my news. There we go.
Broke it.
That's a lot better. All right, coming up in news, we're going to run down Destiny 2 beta. Got a date. We'll find out who's going to be playing that. 25 gaming facts you need to know. Talk a little bit about Cuphead. Realism and graphics. Are they changing the gaming industry? That's going to be all double OP.
Graphics.
And Lou.
Well, I mean, okay.
Great. Go ahead.
We're sitting back.
Well, it's
Take
something
us
I've
on this
always
journey.
said, as I always would say.
And now you get
but
your
Always
now-
said.
but they're always telling me it's not.
He was ahead of the trend.
He was ahead of the game. Okay, setting the trends out here. We also are going to hit on Samsung TVs getting Steam Link. Who's excited about that? Can you guess? Can you guess who's excited about that?
No one.
Nobody.
Yeah.
And still
Link
to
doesn't
come, we'll
work.
talk a little bit Mario Odyssey. Some people say it does not deserve to be discussed, but I think we need to talk about this thing with Mario Odyssey. We'll get to it. We'll be back. One Life to Play live Maincast. Mancast. No, it's the main cast in the man cave. But I have to change the name according to Nerd.
Oh,
We have to change the name in the studio.
That wasn't me. No, that was
a
her.
joke.
That was not me. That
Who
was him.
said change the
Oh,
name?
was
That was a
Dave.
joke.
Wait, the man
that
said
was-
change the name in the
Yes,
man cave?
that
he
was
was
oh
insulted.
shit.
I'm trying to be inclusive.
Well, the 2 females are okay with it.
How
Yeah.
about
The 2 females said nothing.
how about you
Mancast
include
in
your
the man
shirt
cave.
to color next time? Include your shirt into some color.
He's just showing
Dude, I
everybody
can
has
turn
no
it around.
heart.
In fact, let me see if I can do it.
No,
No,
we do not need to see another new dot. We don't need another new dot.
It's like you're gaming.
No. There we go.
I was.
There you go. Look at that.
It's backwards.
Can't even tell.
The backwards
gonna
man.
bother
The
you.
backwards
You're
man.
gonna be
did
doing
that.
this the
Yeah.
whole time.
It looks like literally. It looks like you're wearing like a smock.
It looks like a turtleneck. Turtleneck.
Squiggler says she's not calling because she doesn't have.
Pockets of every dance.
Doctor, do you concur?
I concur.
Okay, Swiggler says she's not calling because she has nothing to contribute to the game combo. You will, sir. You will. There's some news coming up, and you can play trivia. You can play trivia to either stump the panel, or you can play real or fake. We have some names of video games. Some of them are real, some of them are fake. You have to give us 2 out of 3.
Danganronpa.
Fake, I say. Fake.
Hatoful boyfriend.
That's funny. Both of those titles, I would have said fake.
You would have said
she
fake,
would have
right?
said, honestly, like, oh,
we got some good names on the list, so we encourage you guys to call in too. While we're going on a break, we're going to take a look at some of this Monster Hunter gameplay. This is courtesy of Capcom, but we're playing it through a Res Gaming YouTube channel. So we still encourage you to go check out his channel or their channel if you like it. I said it's Rex.
Arekkz.
My bad.
Eric's
My bad.
Gaming.
Eric's Gaming.
Everyone yell at him.
Yeah, yell at him for spelling his name dumb.
Yeah. It's RKKs. Right? RKKs. With a Z. With 2K. I don't know. Okay.
It's almost my
check them out.
R2 Strike C.
We'll be back in just a bit. This is 24 hours of gameplay of Monster Hunter World. But
24 hours?
24 minutes.
24 minutes.
We'll still be in chat.
I thought the chair was
so chat.
You thought the
back
chair
tomorrow,
was
guys.
gonna play?
Same time, same place.
By the way, I guess I should mention. Okay, so if you're new to the show and just watching, Cheer, I'm sitting in Cheer right now. Cheer from time to time decides to take over the stream and just stream himself, just hanging out. He hangs out with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's a cool guy. But while he's on the stream, you can check out 1Life2Play, talk to Cheer, ask Cheer questions. The questions that you ask Cheer get answered right here on the MAINCAST. So we will go through that chat that Cheer broadcasted last Friday. This Friday he will be on the stream.
It was good.
So you can check out Cheer. Did you see him move?
No,
because he didn't. Because he's Cheer. He's a fucking Cheer.
I feel like I was being set up.
He's a Cheer.
Now tell the reason why. No.
So we got some great questions to ask Cheer, and we'll probably go around and ask the room too. But like I said, we'll be right back after this quick break. This is 1Life2Play MAINCAST. I got it right this time.
Yay!
Oh yeah!
It's 24 hours.
You got some music playing there?
私たちの現在位置がこちら。機関車によると、このモンスターは縄張りを主張し、あちこちに粘液を吹きつけていたとのこと。まずはこちらの場所を目指し、粘液の痕跡を見つけましょう。では、目的のモンスターを探し出し、制限時間以内に狩猟してください。
はい、というわけでですね、今説明してくれた人物いると思うんですけど、これ実はですね、受付嬢です、今回の。で、今までの受付嬢ですね、とかですね、拠点とかにいたと思うんですけど、今回このようにですね、クエストに行った時もですね、あのようなキャンプに近くにとかにですね、一緒に来たりとかしてくれます。
そうですね。
はい。
そこでクエストを受けたりとかも実はできるんですけども、
はい。
まあ、そういった流れもまたちょっとおいおいね出していけたらと思います。
はい。
はい。
シルベムシが痕跡に反応していますね。
シルベムシ。
調べてみましょう。
シルベムシっていう言葉が出てきました。こちらですね。
シルベムシが痕跡の特徴を覚えました。この調子でどんどん痕跡を探しましょう。はい。
はい。
ターゲット以外のモンスターです。無理な狩りは禁物ですよ。
見てください。ここは、
はい、こういったモンスターもターゲットじゃないモンスターですね。はい。
ですね、これターゲットじゃないモンスターなんですけど、こいつね結構面白い生態持ってまして、すごく食いしん坊なって言ったらいいですか、まあモンスターでして、はい、今アプトノスを捕食しちゃいましたね。はい、そして捕食してですね、こいつはですね、実はですね、あるモンスターたちのちょっとボス的な存在なんですね。
そうですね。はい。はい、 ドスジャグラス。
ドスジャグラス。で、皆さんね、ご存知だったら、ドスってついたら大体ね、モンスターハンターの中ではそういう役割のモンスターなんですけど、ということは、ボス的な役割ということは、まあ、その、なんですかね、
群れのね。
群れの、
はい。
じゃあ他のモンスターの群れのボス的なということは、今食べたですね、アプトノスをちょっと溶かしてですね、
咀嚼して、はい。
吐き出して、で、その、群れのボスなので、他の小型モンスターたちに与えてるっていうシーンです。
発生する音を利用すれば、
ちょっとモンスターに、ね、見つかりたくないので。
はい。
はい。
で、今回ですね、このようにですね、エリアが全て繋がっておりますので、もちろんちょっとですね、まあ、例えば逃げ場であったりとか、気の抜く場所っていうところがですね、
緑色の光の帯についていきましょう。
どのようになっているかと言いますと、先ほどの草むらのところに隠れてましたね。あれは隠れるという行動ができますので、そう隠れてる間っていうのはモンスターもなかなかプレイヤーを見つけてこないです。はい、そしてシルベムシっていう緑の光ってるやついるんですけど、この虫がですね、シルベムシと言いまして、いわゆるこのプレイヤーのガイド的な存在になっています。
シルベムシがターゲットに
このようにですね、今、モンスターの痕跡を見つけてくださいっていう初め言われたと思うんですけど、じゃあその痕跡どこにあるんだなると思います。その痕跡をですね、場所とかをこのシルベムシは、導いてくれます。はい、でそういうのを集めてて、シルベムシにモンスターの痕跡の匂いを与えるとですね、このようにターゲットのモンスターまで連れて行ってガイドしてくれます。
ロックオンカメラを使えば、モンスターを見失わずに済みますよ。
これ隠れてます。で、今ですね、このまま、アクション入ってもいいんですけど、ここ狭いんで、ちょっとあるところまでおびき寄せます。これ後で説明しますが、スリンガーを使って音を立てて、その音にこのモンスター、アンジャナって言うんですけど、反応してます。それでおびき寄せているとこですね。で、ここまでおびき寄せたので、
ちょっとエリア移動できますかね。
はい。気づかせて、ちょっと、そうですね、アクションしやすい場所まで連れて誘導したいと思います。
はい、ですね、
あれ、肉を置きました。肉はね、後々効いてくる可能性があります。
可能性
あ、こいつらが食べたらダメなんですよ。
そうですね。
攻撃力の高い近接武器です。隙は大きいですが、その分威力は絶大ですよ。
ね、このようにですね、受付嬢がいろいろ説明してくれます。僕の方でももちろん今説明してますが、このように受付嬢がちゃんと説明してくれますので、
で、まあ、弾きくるみであのようにひるみを狙ったりとか、そういったものもスリンガーでうまくサポートしながら、まあ、自分の体勢を整えていくっていうようなこともできます。
じゃあここはですね、このフィールドでですね、ちょっとですね、高低差とかも使ってみたいですね。
もうちょっと待ってください
ですかね。大型モンスターに乗ることができますよ。
さっき肉を置いたので来ましたね。来ましたね。
肉に誘われてですね、さっき出てきたモンスターがですね来ちゃいましたが、今度はこのドスジャグラスとアンジャナフとの今度はですねやり合いになっちゃいます。この場合はね、
こういった感じで大型のモンスターとかをこう誘導し合って、まあこうやって鉢合わせさせることで、まあモンスター同士のこう隙を作ったりとか、大きなダメージを与えたりとか、まあそういったこともすごく狙える、作りになっています。
もちろんあれ今プレイヤー見てましたけど、攻撃とかすることも可能ですので、ちょっとですね今回はね生態とか見ていただきたい。
おお、危ない危ない危ない。これは危ないですね。
徳田君、これは本番ですよ。
危ないですね。はい、全国流れてますよ。
本番ですよ。頑張って。すごいですね、そのモンスターたちらがですね、先ほど言った通りに肉を置いてたらお腹が減ってたら来たりとかですね、いろんな体でいろんな行動をするので、おっと、たまにですね、本当に予期せぬことも起こっちゃいます。はい。
体勢立て直したいですね。まあ、今回はいろんなものがこうエリアもシームレスなので、まあ、今までみたいにこう回復するっていうこともちょっと移動しながらさせて、まあ、機会を伺うような、感じで、まあ、アクションを止めずに、まあ、いろんなことができるような作りになっています。
あれしたいね、徳田君。頑張りましょう。
さあ、やりますかね。
ここはチャンス。方向ね。はい。移動しましたね。これマップのですね、左サイマップ出てると思います。こちら周りが今白い状態ですね。こちらはモンスターに発見されてない状況です。 でされてない状況ではシルベムシが出ているんですけど、モンスターにもし発見されたらですね、マップの周りが赤くなります。それを発見されている状態なので、そうなるとシルベムシはですね、モンスターに怖がって、自分の瓶のところに隠れてしまいますので、ガイドしてくれなくなります。でまたガイドしてもらいたいときは、その、モンスターの発見状態というのを解いてもらうと、またガイドしてくれます。これ、今まででもありましたノリアクションになりますが、これちょっと見てください。今、ですね、今回モンスターはですね、ノリ状態の時に嫌がっていろんなところに体をぶつけてハンターを落とそうとします。それをですね、うまくですね、今頭のところとか背中のところとか尻尾のところとかを乗りながらも移動しながら、それを避けていったりとしているところで、ある一定条件を満たすと、こういうふうにちょっと大技ですね、出せまして、これでダウンが取れます。はい、
先ほど何気にツタの罠とかも使ってたと思うんですけど、ああいうちょっと、木を倒すことでツタ罠が発動して、それで足を絡められて、好きになったりとか、そういった場所もあるので、そういう場所にこううまく誘導していったりっていうのが今回の、地形を生かした遊びの方になってます。起こりましたね。起こりましたね。
で、今ですね、このアンジャナフというモンスターは怒り状態になってます。怒ってます。で、怒った時のこのアンジャナフの特徴が何かっていうと、どこまでもハンターを追っかけてくるっていう習性を持ってるんですね。で、今度はそのハンター徳田は、その習性を生かしてどこまでも今追っかけてくるこいつ怒ってる状態なんで、その習性を生かしてまたちょっと有利な場所まで誘導していって、そこでまたアクションをしようと思ってるところですね、これ。
こういう壁であってもモンスターもハンターも登ってきますので、
この先とかもある細いところとかもね、追っかけてくるの結構ね、怖いですよ。ほらほら。
かなりしつこく追いかけてきますよね。
ある一定の場所まで行きたい。これ、先ほど説明した通り、左下のマップ見てください。赤いリングになっていると思うんですけど、これ、モンスターに発見されている状態です。で、マップですけど、あれを少しでかくしたりとかもできます。このようにですね。
ちょっと広めに見たりとかね。
で、もちろんマップ全体を開けることもできますので、それは後ほど見せます。
こういうロープアクションを使ってショートカットしたりとか、先ほどのサビムシっていうんですけど、それがあるとああいうフックをかけたりすることもできます。
来てますね。
はい。来ますね。
もうちょっと先に連れて行きたい。
さあ、古代樹のだんだん上の方に。そうですね。これかなり古代樹の方の上の方にまで上がってきてる。最初のエリアから見えてた古代樹にそのまま今シームレスで上がってきてる感じですね。
もうすぐ上にたどり着くんですが、何が起こるかと言います
ここまでして
多分いるか。
いた。おっと来ましたね。
レウスですね。モンスターハンター代表的なモンスター。となると今度はこのレウスとアンジャナフとのこのやり合いが始まってしまいます。当然ですね、レウスこの自分の縄張りに入ってきたアンジャナフに対しては容赦なく攻撃もします。
力関係がね、こういう感じで見えてくるのがやっぱこのモンスターハンターの面白いところだと思います。
ナイス。
さあどこレウスやります？
ちょっとやってみましょうか。
ちょっとうまく
やってみましょうか。
ここまでちょっとうまくきたんで、レウスでやってみたい感じですか？
ただですね、
ちょっとレウスはそれでもどうですか？
なかなか
手に余りますか？
じゃあですね、いきますか。あれ唐突にですね、一人呼んでるんですね。モンスターハンターワールドのですね、メインプログラマーの深澤君、ちょっと出てきてもらえますか？
ちょっとこのまま一人でやるのはなかなか無謀なので、
ちょっと、助けを呼びたいと思います。
今、徳田は今一人でプレイしてきました。でもこのクエストにレウスが出てきてちょっとやばいかもわからないっていう状況になりましたね。
ちょっとこれは僕たちも行きますか？
ということで、実はですね、今回ですね、途中参加できます。なのでここからマルチに切り替えます。
よいしょ。
落とした。
待ってくださいね、まだね。今準備中。これもうね、マルチになってます。途中参加で僕たちも入ってきてます。ただちょっとですね、 キャンプで
流しましたよ。ごめんね。
その辺は自分で解説してね、今ね、これプレイするからね。
ですね、この、レウスの巣にはですね、水が溜まっていまして、そのせき止められた、岩をですね、今僕が爆弾で壊して、レウスを、滝の下に落としました。で、ここで大ダメージプラス、大きな隙が取れますので、チャンスになってます。僕、ランスしか使えないんで、ランス言っていいですか？
僕はハンマー。
で、今、弓の深澤君が、駆けつけてくれてますね。
これもじゃあ出してもらって大丈夫です。
はい、僕ちょっと合流します。
これちなみにですね、ランスとハンマーは何気に初公開です。
何気に初公開。
何気に。
このままもう僕今レウス乗ってますね。ですよ。お、行った。レウス乗ってる。ちょっと派生してた。
はい。徳田が今何使ってるんだろうね。
今体験ですね。
体験ね。
で、深澤君が弓。乗ったまま移動してます。
ちょっと僕の画面見てもらえますか。はい、これ今ほらシルベムシの方向に行けば良くなってます状況です。そういう状況ですね。
そうですね。みんなと合流もこういう感じで素早くできますね。はい、レウス落ちてますよ。
ハンマーは打撃力の高い近接武器です。頭を殴るとめまいを起こすことができます。
まだ止めた。わさあ、レウスみんなでいけるかな。
お、じゃあちょっとですね、ここでみんなでちょっとレウスとやり合うの。
おー、乗ってるな。上空で手出しができる。もうすぐ落ちますよ。はい、こっちかな。またこっちか。暴れるな。落ちました。落ちた。
狩猟が始まる。シルベムシが隠れてしまいます。ご注意を。
もともと昼からスタートしたのがだんだん夕方になってきてると思います。フェート中も時間変化していきます。
しかもですね、ちょっと待ってくださいね。これね、
やばい。
僕ちょっと体力減ってるんですけど、回復しますね。こういうふうに歩きながら回復できます。ほんで、やばいと思ったらこういうね、キャンセルしたりとかもできますんでね。
やばかった。
危なかった。
危なかった。お、危ねえ。よいしょ。
お肉もこうやって歩きながらも食べれます。はい。これはどうするんですか？これずっとレースでいいんですか？
もうちょっと戦いましょうか。
ジャンプ攻撃をうまく当てると大型モンスターに乗ることができますよ。
レウス
移動したかなこれ。
ちょっと無理かもしれませんね。これね。
ちょっかい出したものの。
強いですね。
ちょっ
とアンジャナフの方にまた変わりましょうか。
ちょっとダンジャナフを討伐まで
変えたいときは
生態マップでは現在の位置やバイト先、モンスターなどを確認することができます。
どこに行けばいいかなこれは。
キャンプ一番近いアンジャナフに近いキャンプにファストトラベルしてください。じゃあどこかな。7だと7番
？7が近いかな。
近いかな。
ここでは
装備変えますね。
ちょっとやばいですよこれ時間が。
しっかり準備していきましょう。
ちょっと巻きでやらないとまずいですね。間に合わない感じかな。これは僕これタチに変えますね。辻本さんと僕で
これはい
けるのかしら。
特ダゲに早く
先に行ってもらって構わないですよ。ちなみにこれオトマイルもしっかりいますんで、よいしょ。今回はマルチプレイなんでですね出てませんけれども。
ちょっと待ってくださいね。今のところ
生態マップからキャンプを選択することで
またかなり移動してますんで、7、8の間のキャンプにファストトラベルした方がいいと思いますよ。
しました。します。
さあ、ちょっとスタミナが減ってきたね。
さあ、これでみんなで合流しないといけないですね。
こうやって、シルベムシが、離れていても、目的のところまでガイドしてくれますんで、これだけ複雑な地形でも迷わず、ですね、たどり着くことができますね。寝てる。寝てます。見つけちゃいました。どうしたらいいですか。爆弾使いましょうか。爆弾使いますか。はい。徳田リーダーお願いします。あ、僕今やっとたどり着くところです。ちょっと僕も待って。俺も爆弾置いていいですか。オッケー。はい。じゃあお願いします。まあこの辺もかなりモンハンらしい展開ですね。じゃあ行きますよ。バックしますよ。置いてないけどいい。なんか言ってますけど、はい、してください。ちょっとはいはい。これでいい、これ大丈夫。あ、もう一個、はい、お願いします。いきますよ。はい。さあ、一個割れてないのがある。あ、一個割れてないな。おーい。あぶねえ。さあ、ここからどうしますかね。この子移動するかな。移動しますね。移動する。オッケー。このね、移動した先にもですね、ちょっと使えるものがあったりとかします。来た。俺の得意なとこ来たぞ、これ。このエリアにはこう刺激を与えると麻痺するガスを出すカエルというのが生息してますんで、皆さんその力、おーっとハンマー。それをちょっとすごい技出ましたね。ハンマー見せましょうか。使いましょうか。しましたよ。あーっと、あ、出ていった。行きましたよ。ハンマー見せどころ。おお。見せどころ。おお、完成が良かったですね。良かったですね。もう僕の役目終わりましたから。辻本さんもこれだけが言いたかった。もう一回やりますかこれ。おい。行きますよ。もう一回やりますか。おお、乗った。お、乗ってる。またガスで通ってます。もう攻めていかないとあれだよね。そうですね、時間がかなりタイトですよ。なんか売ってるね。あ、これ鉄鋼榴弾ですかね。おお、暴れ。おっしゃ。オッケー。この好機を逃さずに。見せ場作りましたね。もう満足してますね、かなりね、今。かなり満足してる。あとは倒したいですね。濡れた表現は失敗しましたけどね。こういう濡れた表現とかも結構ね、ちょっとこう技術が上がったことでできるようになったんで。モンスター怒ってるんで、この上のエリアまでまた連れて行きましょうか。はいよ。じゃあちょっと。上。はい。上。行くぞ。僕についてきてください。はい、行こう。上ですよ。マヒね、ほら。マヒやめてください、マヒ。やめてください。誰？何してんの？またやるよ。誰？プレイヤーもかかるんでね、これ気をつけて。チャレくれちゃうから。やばい。うわ、ほんまよ。はい。上がり上行きます。はい。はい、行きますよ。さあ。ちょっとこれ本気でやらんだよ、まずいね。そうですよ。はい。こっちまで行きますよ。ちょっとまずいね。よいしょ。お、ジャグが来るかな。なんじゃなくて。お、来ましたね。出る。あんなもね、壊しながらどんどん進んでいっちゃいますね。怒り狂ってますね、あいつね。ここ、弾けくるみもありますし、ツタの罠もありますんで、うまく狙っていきましょう。おお、何やった？機関榴弾ですね。やばいぞ。やばいぞ。うわ、取った。やばいぞ。スタの罠がありますよ。使って。痛いな。モンスターの大きな攻撃。来た。今のうちに畳みかけましょう。Everybody does that. Everybody does that. 俺たちの新技です。僕もぶっ飛びましたけど。まだ、弱ってる。チャンスかも。爆弾何個ある？もう僕はないです。これ1個。彼がまた。こういうね、いろんなものをね、利用しながら、このマルチでこの楽しい、今までのね、やっぱりモンスターハンターの楽しみっていうのはしっかり、できるようになってますんでね。
ちょっと意外とね、結構ね、あれなんですね。
これいつもの感じで弱ってきたらちゃんと寝床に。
Because you're banned from
爆弾
Mario.
1個だけある。
You say
爆弾行こうか、
banned.
これ。
お願いしますよ。癒しの遠投誰かありがとう。
wow.
あんまりもう時間ないぞ、これ。
ですね、これ。
本気で時間ないぞ。これは本番ですからね。
It's like Mrs. Cruz. It's like
これやばいぞ。これこのね、お見せするようにですね、特別なこれ制限時間になっておりますので、結構気になるんですね、これね。
should have been Mario from San Francisco.
起爆ダウンだ。
起爆だ。
不動の装備は受けるダメージを減少させ、ダメージのリアクションも小さくなります。
ゴーゴーください。ゴーゴー。誰だ？ボーガン。ボーガンお願いします。
頼む。
よいしょ。オッケー。いけ。これアンジェラが隙を見せてたら隣にいるジャグラスたちが攻撃仕掛けていましたね。こういう大型、そうですね。そういうモンスターでも隙を見せれば。
Play a game. Delito.
All right, folks, we're back. I got a Zima in the face. I took a Zima to the face.
Dude, you just downed a Zima?
To the face.
Working on it.
To the face. All right, we're back. One Like to Play Maincast, episode 822. I'm your host, Brass. I got in the house, obviously, Dave the Doc.
Yeah.
Chilling right there with the C3 Zelda shirt.
And my Zima, and my Band-Aids. I'm real cool, guys. Here's my Band-Aids.
He's got everything to game with.
Zima. It doesn't work very well. Actually, look at that.
It actually does. I mean, that's great.
Okay, wait.
Okay, we see it's a Zima.
No, I know. Oh, okay.
We also have LEM in the house. Kaylee has joined, along with Nerd Girl and Mr. Double OP.
What's up, y'all?
I got him over there somewhere.
J up.
Juju, yeah. What are you sipping on over there, Double OP?
Got that Rona.
Hey, yeah.
That Corona.
Corona?
That Corona.
Okay, I'm gonna put your name up here in a second. Gotta move Nerd Girl over.
Sorry.
Kayla and Nerd Girl. There's no space.
We're basically one person.
There's kind of a
Pretty
space
much the
there.
same person.
Kind of.
Where's oh, he could fit in there.
Oh, look at that. That huge text.
Just made it.
Oh yeah.
All right, so yeah, we are back with One Like to Play Maincast. Up now is news, obviously. We're gonna talk a little bit about Destiny 2. You see the rundown right there, so let's just get right to it. This is news. All right, first up, like I said, Destiny 2 beta. It has a date. Anybody excited? I kind of am. I have to say. So, beta for, let's just get it out. Beta for PS4 starts July 18th. It looks like Xbox One is not going to get it to the 21st.
Awesome.
But PC will not see their beta until August
2018.
Wow. To August 2018. No, they do get a beta. I don't know how long they could play their beta, but the beta for console is only through, I believe, the 24th.
That's pretty good. You normally get 3 days. It's
yeah,
it's
so
kind of like an MMO, so
but
I guess they get longer.
I guess they get 3 days because Xbox gets it on the 21st, so they get 3 days. But PC gets it, or not PC, PS4 gets it way longer.
It's a good time to be a PS4 owner, I'll tell you that.
Well, you have to have pre-ordered the game.
Yeah, easy.
Did
or you just
anybody
go
here?
ask for a free code.
True.
Where can you get a free code from?
Well,
who do you
your
ask?
local retailer.
Okay.
I'm sure you can buy them on eBay.
Yeah.
Look for Play and Trade.
Oh yeah.
Or they're gone. They
Oh,
don't
they're
exist
still around.
anymore. Oh, they are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Turn a little this way for the camera.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Oh wait, wait.
Like that?
For here around the room, did anybody pre-order Destiny 2?
I did.
Pre-order. I haven't pre-ordered it yet.
I still don't know why I did, but I did.
I'm not shocked.
I got the $250 collector's edition.
Damn.
So
I
that's
need that
because,
bag.
it's because I hate money.
Need
I
that
throw it
bag.
away.
No,
But-
I need that bag.
Nerd Girl just shook her head because she knows what she really does with all the things that she buys and just puts them on
No,
the shelf.
Destiny 2 is a different story.
Oh yeah,
It's an homage to gamers.
and then
you know?
Destiny
wait a
2 is a
minute,
different
Doc.
story.
Why did you pre-order it? You don't play it.
That's a good question.
Yeah, yeah.
I was coerced by a friend of mine.
Coerce, such a harsh word.
Coerce.
Don't use coerce
So-
in Destiny.
Coerce.
Coerced
Destiny 2
into
is
playing Destiny by a friend of mine because he will play nothing else and I want to play something with him. And he's like, well, you better get Destiny. I was like, all right. Guess I will. Should I sit back?
Yeah.
Should I lower this?
Lower your stool. Are you already low?
I'm low, man.
Okay.
Move this way. I was actually
Ooh,
eating a shot earlier, but now I'm
That's-
good. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know. He's like, you should probably get Destiny. I was like, well, all right.
That's how I feel. That's
Yeah.
the one game that I can play with my boyfriend because that's the only thing he ever plays. Is Destiny.
Yeah,
What
And so
But you wanna you only pre-ordered one $250 copy.
well, yeah, I got the one $250 collector's edition for myself. He got the $100 legacy edition, which comes with the expansion pass. So technically, it's the $90 plus some extra stuff.
So that's double Destiny.
Double
You
D.
can-
Yeah.
Double
Double,
D.
you can, yeah.
Yeah, so I got the collector's and the legacy or legendary editions, and
It's like overkill.
You ready to go? That's
I'm ready to
overkill.
go.
What are you getting at now? Did you say that?
the only thing I really care about the collector's edition that I remember it comes with is you get a bag, like a messenger bag.
I get a bag.
You got
got
a Destiny
it's
bag.
got the Cabal on it.
Okay.
That's all I care about.
All
I
right.
need it.
You got a bag.
I
Good
just
job.
realized something. I
And it's
got it for Xbox, so I'm gonna be waiting to the 21st.
Oh,
sucks.
that's why I'm
You
gonna
can
play
put
Destiny
the
on
beta
too.
Yeah.
either whatever. You just have to type the code in and then
No,
tell
I
Bungie
know.
what
I
you
just I
want
chose the Xbox version. Trust me, it would have been PS4, but this dude I play with only plays on Xbox.
Yeah.
You could have played with me on PS4.
I wonder
He
who
used
it
to.
is.
I think the same guy used to play PlayStation.
He used to one
Dude,
long,
he
one
used to.
one
I
at a
asked him,
time, long ago.
I might have some video of
I asked
playing
him to buy a
PlayStation.
PlayStation subscription so he could play online. He said,
Yeah.
no, I can't afford it. You know what he did the next week? Went and bought a friggin' Mustang, brand new. I was like, what happened to the PlayStation thing? It's $50. You spent 25 grand or whatever
He
it
was
was.
that close.
And he's like, I wouldn't have been able to afford the car if I would have bought PlayStation Network.
Exactly.
I was like, well, fair point.
Well,
Damn. Wait.
It's a joke.
was that?
It's a joke.
I
like,
don't
it's
know
not
if
real.
if that's the same guy who I know, because he doesn't have a Mustang.
No, you would think you're talking about me, but I take no shame in it. I'm playing Destiny on Xbox.
Oh,
Okay, all right. I thought you were about to
LEM.
scare me from
Oh, you thought I was
I
gonna
thought you
play-
were going to say PS4. I got-
LEM, what do you got to say about that?
Oh boy.
I get it.
Boo.
You're not gonna do it on Xbox? You gonna do it on PlayStation?
I'm gonna have to do it on PlayStation too.
You
Oh,
have
geez.
to play Destiny on PlayStation.
You don't play? Oh, you're getting it on PlayStation?
Of course.
So
You
we
get the
gotta-
extra.
She doesn't have an Xbox.
Doc, I think
don't
you need
even-
to change your pre-order. It
I
seems
mean-
like everybody's playing on PlayStation.
No, I gotta.
I don't even have an
gotta-
Xbox.
See, we gotta do some raids.
I have my PC. I have Windows 10.
It's the only reason she has a
What you got to
Microsoft
say
account.
about that?
I'm ignoring it. I'm ignoring it
We're gonna,
because
you know
everybody
what?
should have an
I tell you
Xbox.
what, we need to hold strong. This side of the
Seriously.
table, Xbox, we're holding strong.
Can I just say? Can I say
Sounds
something?
good.
No.
No.
Destiny on
PlayStation.
PlayStation is stupid.
Exclusive exotics.
Who cares?
Oh,
Exclusive
Who cares?
Nightfall.
Things that don't matter.
Exclusive maps.
So far, you've named 3 things that are worthless.
I thought they were timed exclusive.
Yeah.
Supposedly timed, but we still see how long everything. They got a bunch of stuff on PlayStation that was supposed to be timed exclusive that we're not getting until Destiny 2.
How long did it take for Xbox to get the Hawk Moon? Or did you guys even get the Hawk Moon yet?
We got the Hawk Moon, but we didn't get that. What is it? The Galahorn?
Gajalahorn.
They did not get
The
nothing.
Gajalahorn.
They don't even know. He had to get a PlayStation to just experience the Galahorn.
Yeah.
But I did get the Hawk Moon. I didn't get the Hawk Moon on PlayStation. The first time I got a Hawk Moon was on Xbox.
And how long did it take you? Like 8 months to get a
I
Hawk
got
Moon?
it. No, literally, I got it like in 2 weeks when I made the switch. Oh, by the time
it took 8 months for the Hawk Moon to make it onto Xbox.
By the time I made the switch from PlayStation to Xbox for Destiny, the Hawk Moon was out. But then I got it in like an exotic shard. I got it in like 2 weeks.
Good old Zerg.
I own Destiny
Zerg's the bomb.
on PS4.
PS4, because you were gonna play with me.
I was about to say, don't say
and then
PS3.
You never did. You installed
No, I
it.
couldn't remember. Yeah, I
PSP.
got it to play with her, and we have played exactly 0 minutes.
Oh, because it's not like Minecraft?
That is a
Exactly.
lot. That's probably why.
Or
Because
Katamari. Or Patapon.
She can't play. She's busy walking around with her bag. She got her bag. That's right. She got her bag.
It's not like Minecraft, and I'm too busy walking around with my bag. So
I do play other things.
No, you don't.
No, you
I
don't.
do.
No.
I'll bring up
You
my
play real life?
Steam
Civ?
right now. I don't play
Civ?
that real
Work?
well.
Civ?
Alright.
Civ?
I play Civ.
How many hours did you have on it before your computer finally crashed?
793.
The next turn simulator?
Can
all
we
it
just
is.
pause and tell a story really quick?
Can I? Okay.
This
So-
is a Civ story?
Yeah.
It is.
Oh boy.
Civ 6 comes
Sit
out.
back.
I have it. I have the collector's edition
It's gonna
pre-ordered.
take a few years.
No, it's not.
It's
No,
not that
cycles.
long.
Couple
It's
cycles.
a Civ joke.
Ages.
The game's long. It covers the span of ages.
Don't explain your sarcasm.
Just
Had
give
to,
it.
apparently.
Just give us your
Okay.
sarcasm.
So I've been playing Civ forever. I did get the collector's edition for 6. So I get home, install it, start playing. I play it on marathon because it's my first playthrough. I want to do everything. Find out saves don't work. So I can't close the game.
Oh no.
So it stayed open for...
Why didn't they work? This is a bug?
Yeah.
Okay.
And the only way to patch it would have been to close the game.
Close
But
the
at that point, I was already like 30, 40 hours in.
Shit.
So I just left it on my kitchen table, open all the time, didn't touch the laptop except to play Civ. At turn, I think it was 1770, something around there.
1,770.
Windows update.
Wow.
Oh,
No.
Holy shit.
Game crashes. Just closes. I don't even get a message. It just closes.
That's the update you needed.
Yeah.
Like they never planned on anybody getting that far. Like that fast. They said we could patch it by the time somebody gets this far.
Right. So it just closes. I lose everything. Everything I did gone. Like it doesn't even any trophies in gone.
Yeah, about to say
Nothing.
none of your achievements logged or
saddest
anything.
time in
Did you have a
Never
funeral
happened.
for your save or anything? Or like a wake or anything like that?
I didn't touch my computer for 2 weeks.
Because you're still doing this through Steam, right?
It was through Steam.
So none of your achievements on Steam stayed?
Nothing recorded.
That shit sucks.
Never happened.
That has to be
It
the worst
shows the
feeling ever.
hours, so I know how many hours I've played.
I've got 90 hours on the game, but I have no achievements, or
literally-
stickers, or cards for it at
Yeah,
all.
400 and something by the time this
What?
crashed. Yeah. And I didn't touch my computer for anything for 2 weeks.
What the?
Then I went back, and it's
That's
fine
why-
now. I've been playing the hell out
Why
of
it
it.
should have been early access, man.
Oh, we're gonna get into that one. But okay, so honestly, you need to go and write a review on Steam because those are the reviews I love, where someone can like totally dog a game, was like 500 hours into it, but have nothing to show for it. And
Yeah.
you're a prime example of that.
I think I called you almost crying.
Oh, she did. Yeah. She was like, it crashed. And I said,
And you knew
"Excuse
exactly
me?"
what she was talking
I
about?
knew exactly what she was talking about because she like sent me an update every single day on what turn she was on.
Yeah.
Wow. Well, okay. That's one fact we know now about Nerd Girl, that she loves her Civ, and one day it all fell apart.
I even played Beyond Earth, and it was awful.
Did that fall apart too on you?
It fell apart for everyone. It was bad.
All right. The doc is sitting here right now perusing through this list of 25 gaming facts that you need to know.
There is a Civ fact on there.
There's a
too.
Civ fact on the list.
There is.
Now, out of 25 facts, we are not going to tell you all of these facts. But Doc, you got a few that you need to share with us, right?
Yeah, there were a few good ones in here. Let's see here. What was that one?
I had one.
I was gonna say if you guys if you had a few that maybe as well, but like some of the ones that stuck out to me. Let's see here. Like a famous game developer is named after a Final Fantasy VII character. I thought that was kind of cool.
Which character is that?
To be honest, I don't know how he's famous. I've never heard of the guy, but whatever.
He's famous in Japan. Remember fake Japan?
It's hard to say.
Jojo Binks. Oh,
I don't actually know how to pronounce it. But you are likely familiar with his design work on games like Journey and Flower. So you know, like there's.
Oh, I know. Oh, Flower. I love Flower.
Yeah. Flower. Journey was really good.
Okay.
And then there was like one other one.
Flow.
Flow. Thank you. Yeah.
Flow. Yes. I like that one too.
He goes under the name Genova Chen, which is one of the bosses from Final Fantasy VII.
I should know that because that's my favorite game of Final Fantasy.
7?
But I don't remember that guy.
Really?
I don't. I'm sorry.
I thought that was kind of neat.
Yeah. LEM, you had one that popped out to you.
I mean, I thought it was funny. Like, so say everybody knows Lara Croft, right?
Yeah.
But would you have played the game if it was Laura Cruz?
Laura Cruz?
Laura Cruz? Like, would you have went to the temple?
It sounds a little bit more exotic than Lara Croft.
Lara
Croft.
I mean, honestly, like, you'd have went
Tomb Raider.
I don't know.
That's a whole different game.
What, Tom?
Yeah.
Does anyone
Raider?
here remember Panty Raider by chance? That was a PC game that came out like a long time ago.
What is it?
That was on my list of fake
to the
video
internet.
game names, so thanks a lot. I gotta take that one off.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, you would not have thought that was the name of a game, right?
I would have, because I
What
knew
was
I
he
sold
doing
it.
playing Panty Raider?
It's the truth. It's a real game.
That's just would have put you against the rest of the panel.
Damn it.
I mean, you would have been up.
That's a good
But
one.
you
I'm
just
sorry I
gave it
ruined
away.
it for you.
It's all right. It's all
All right,
right.
anyway.
What else stuck out on the list for
Lara
you?
Cruz.
So,
Can't even do it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm looking
can
at
I say the
Panty
Civ
Raider
fact?
What's that one?
The Civ fact?
She's so excited for the Civ fact.
I know, because the first time she told me about it, I was like, I just was ridiculous.
What was the one you were telling me about, LEM?
Oh, it's the Gandhi one?
Yeah.
Obama
Yes.
has advertised in 11
Obama
games.
advertised in 18 games
I did
during his presidential run.
I didn't, and it looked like it was.
They're like billboards in racing games.
They were like
and stuff.
full-fledged billboards. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
probably.
So
seen
this
one.
was in racing games.
Burnout
What-
Paradise, Skate, Madden, and then other various games as well too.
I feel like
Madden is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
If you're campaigning in Madden.
Yeah, of course.
So I give that
Burnout.
one. Did you find that one,
No, this
Kaylee?
is
I did.
not what I was supposed to look at.
So, in the first Civ game, Gandhi's aggression grading was the lowest score of 1, meaning he didn't want to make war.
Ever.
However, if a player chose democracy, Gandhi's aggression dropped 2 points. So instead of going to -1, it looped around to 255, which is the highest aggression possible, which made
He was such
him
a
into
dick.
a nuke firing
Psycho.
titan.
Well,
He
you
was
could
like Kim
turn
Jong-un.
Gandhi into a
He was
dick.
like a
Yeah, it would bring him around to like worst dictator ever. It was basically North Korea,
Right.
and he would come
Ran by
at
Gandhi.
you. He didn't care. He would come kill you.
You're
it
like,
didn't matter.
I have all the gold in the game, and he's like, "Don't care, nukes."
Yeah. Oh, we've been friends for 3,000 turns. No more. Done.
But it would just end up happening.
Yeah.
That's
if
crazy.
you chose democracy, it dropped him 2 points. So instead
Okay.
of because
From
you
from the start of the game,
well, when you got to that point where
Oh,
you're
okay.
choosing your because that's
Okay.
not at the start.
you still got to play through it.
You're still you'd be
Take your 1,700 turns.
No.
Right before the crash?
Probably about 100.
I got another one for you.
Okay, what is it? Oh, first off, Crooked One is in the chat.
I'm hooking him up.
He is asking about calling in. We want anybody who's watching know you can call into 1Life2Play on the Twitch Messenger app or on the Twitch app on your PC.
When do you want to take that call? You want to cut in the middle of this, or do you want to?
We can take a call whenever. Whenever you guys want to call in.
Happens. All right.
Whatever happens, happens.
Well, has anyone here seen Cabin in the Woods? It's a wonderful horror film.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh God.
There he goes.
I did.
It's a very, very great horror film.
Yeah, it's twisty.
There was a Left 4 Dead cameo in that, and I never knew this. And I've seen that movie multiple times. At the very end of the film, when they're showing all the monsters in like the glass cages and stuff, they're going down the elevator.
They finally showed Mermaid Man, or
whatever it was, like the one that the one guy kept talking about the whole movie.
So good.
Apparently, in two of the cages, there were some of the monsters from Left 4 Dead in there, and I did not realize this. The Boomer and the Witch were both in there, which is quite cool. And now I have to go back and watch this.
I'm not gonna watch that.
Why?
Not doing that.
Whatever, dude.
It doesn't. Nah, it's not worth it.
It's a great movie.
I haven't seen it, but now I'm gonna go watch it.
You'll like it.
What else we got?
NBA Jam. One of the creators, Mark Turnell, is such a huge Detroit Pistons fan that he rigged the game so that the Pistons would have a better shot at beating the then rival Chicago Bulls. If there was a close game, anyone on the Bulls took a last-second shot, he wrote special code in the game so they would average out to be bricks.
Wow. Oh, no. You can't do that.
That's
you
amazing.
can't do that.
That's amazing.
Wow.
I love it. That's so good.
Great. That's a good fact.
LeBron should have done that with his when he got to produce his NBA 2K game. He should have straight done that, like against Golden State, or like if you ever had LeBron on your team and he played Miami, like he should just always be able to make whatever three he hit. Like he could be from the opposite free throw line. He should be able to make it.
Sports,
games, bro. I play sports games, bro.
Everyone remembers GoldenEye, right?
Yeah.
So
what
in
game?
GoldenEye, it's a game where you have an eye that happens to be golden.
Wait, I think that was sarcasm.
Just a bit.
A little bit.
Maybe.
Apparently, the original design of the game was going to have some of the original Bonds, such as Roger Moore, Timothy Dalton, and Sean Connery as all playable characters. If you remember, Pierce Brosnan was Bond at the time.
Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
One of the good ones.
Scrapped prior to release, but the character models were left on the cartridge and were resurfaced in 2005.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously hacked. It's not like you can find them legit.
Yeah.
On N64, but I thought that was kind of neat.
All right.
Let's see.
Fun fact about Nergirl. Never seen a Bond film.
That's really sad.
No way.
Watch James Bond?
I haven't seen one. No, I'm not high-fiving.
High-five me.
No,
because you
I'm not
never
proud
watched
of it.
James
Wait,
Bond.
wait.
Pinch me.
Well, at least she knows that she shouldn't high five you because she never watched one.
Have you ever played any of the GoldenEye?
I play slappers only, while everyone else can use guns.
There we go. That's it. You watched the film.
Wait, Kaylee, you never seen any GoldenEye either?
I have
like
never
Bond
seen
movies?
a Bond film, but I have played GoldenEye.
Awesome.
So you're at
That's
least
good
supposed to
enough.
watch the
Slappers
GoldenEye
only.
movie.
Slappers only, though. That's
Yeah, I play slappers only, and I let everyone else use guns, and I still
And you
win.
play Odd Job.
No one can play as Odd Job. Zero Odd Job
yes.
possibilities.
Well, we banned Odd Job.
Yeah, he's auto banned.
Actually, did not have the same hitbox as the other characters.
Who,
You know
Odd
that,
Job?
right? Odd Job?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
That
garbage.
was the thing about Odd Job.
That was the whole point.
Yeah, he's
Plus,
not allowed.
his hat had a largest hitbox. Like it just
Yeah.
made any character's hitbox larger.
But the
you
gold-
should say the scratch and sniff one.
Oh, I will.
Okay.
And
Larry,
getting
how would you feel if you're
What's
the
what's
Mr.
that big?
Big? What's the big one? Who's the real tall guy?
Oh,
Jaws.
Jaws,
The
yeah.
metal
Getting
teeth?
Jaws, you can get headshots easier.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, right off the hip.
How would
Yep.
you feel, Braz, if your Xbox was called the DXbox?
The
You'd be
DX?
like, "Hey guys, I'm busy today. I'm playing the D."
You wouldn't say that because you don't even say now when you play Nintendo.
Would
like
you
it wasn't the
play the
3DS
X?
and the
Does anyone
2DS
hear
first. It was just the DS. Nobody said I'm playing the Ds.
Now I'm gonna.
Well, is anyone ever here like a wrestling fan?
A bit.
Oh,
If you
yeah.
could have called it like the DX and been like
The
"Suck,"
DX.
like that.
No, because
Yeah, you can say that with the
McMahon-
1X now. No,
McMahon
no.
would have banned.
No one's saying that.
He would have shut that down.
He didn't, man. DX was a thing.
Oh yeah.
You know. Anyway.
So it was going to be called the DX.
The Direct Xbox.
Yes.
Yeah. Which I
But
remember.
nobody would say
because
DX
DirectX
from that.
You could call it the D.
No,
Well, you don't call it the X.
Who wants to come over and play my D?
I can't come outside, guys. I'm playing with my D.
There you go. See.
But you don't say that now with the Nintendo. It was D's.
What do you? Was it? I never went. Like,
That
come
was
on
the
over,
DS.
guys.
That was
to
the
play with my
first DS.
Ds.
It was Nintendo D's.
Technically, the
Ds.
64
No,
had
it's-
the 64 DD.
Yeah.
The 64 double Ds.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
A
true.
double
That
D
was the
64?
that was the
64
disk
DD.
drive for
Yep.
the 64.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so it was
So
the
what
64
happens when you got an
DD.
HDD? I'm just okay.
Hard disk drive.
It was hard to describe.
Hard
Okay.
to describe.
Hard disk drive.
Just a few more here. Final Fantasy VII was a Nintendo exclusive at the time.
No
so that
way.
didn't happen. Yeah, you knew that.
I did not know that.
Are you serious?
I'm so glad
Don't
that
you
didn't
remember
happen.
when Sony and Nintendo were going to make that Super Nintendo PlayStation thing, and then they chose not to do it, and then it
Yeah,
became-
but why would they say it's Nintendo exclusive?
because I
Final
guess they
Fantasy.
originally was gonna be, but then because they were always with Nintendo, Square was always Nintendo,
Mhm.
and then they realized the N64 wasn't capable of handling the power of what they
So
needed
Sony
to
went,
achieve.
Sony went and said that we'll make
So
our
they
own
went to
system.
Sony. That's when Sony and Nintendo failed on their system collaboration, and they ended up making Sony PlayStation.
Sony didn't fail. They stole the technology and went and made it themselves.
Well, I'm not gonna say they failed. The whole deal went through, is what I mean.
There's
It
one
wasn't even a deal
touring
that
right
went
now
through.
working.
Yeah. What's that?
There wasn't a deal that fell through. They pulled out of the deal because they were making a hard.
That means
they
it
were,
fell through.
They
Yeah,
were
it
making a
fell
hard.
through.
Well, okay, but the thing is they made the CD-ROM technology. They made the media format,
Right.
and then at that time felt, why the hell are we giving this to Nintendo? And they said we'll make our own. So I don't know.
I just think it was interesting because all Square games at the time, because they weren't Square Enix, they were just SquareSoft,
Mhm.
and they were originally all on Nintendo systems exclusively at the time, and then they just realized the N64 wasn't going to be able to handle it, So
Was it Square that bought NCSoft?
I don't think so. I feel like
Was it Square or Ubisoft? Somebody, I can't remember who bought
That was
NCSoft.
Ubisoft that bought NC.
Ubisoft bought NCSoft. Okay.
I thought this one was-
Ubisoft. Okay.
It was more expensive to make the Nintendo disc than a CD drive, the CD-ROM.
Well, yeah, of course.
The cartridges.
Yeah,
That's why.
were like,
That's why they didn't make it.
right.
But I do want to play that one that's floating around because
You'll
the
get
guy
your
got
chance.
it working.
Yeah. Just good luck finding games for it.
Yeah.
I don't care. I'll play the test disc that's in it.
Can't wait.
Just to say I played it.
This one is ridiculous. All right.
Go.
So, you ever wonder where all the actual people are in the Mushroom Kingdom? Like, in the Mario universe? Like, are there actually people? There's, like, Toad. There's Peach. Peach is about the closest thing to a human. Mario and Luigi. But they're from a different dimension, though. They weren't living there. If you saw the movie.
Daisy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, look, I wondered the same thing about Destiny in the tower. Like,
Yeah.
where the fuck are all the people? So, yeah, enlighten me. Where were all the people in the Mushroom Kingdom?
In the manual for Super Mario Brothers on the NES, a short story summary says the Koopas turned all the the land's people into blocks, stones, and field horsehair plants.
So, wait, all those blocks I was punching and crumbling? When I got big, I was
so
killing
basically,
people?
every time you punch a block or a question mark, you're destroying a human life.
Damn.
It's
You
pretty
are
much
a
over to begin
murdering son of a bitch in that game.
Look, only when I was big, though.
That's
Well,
true.
only
When you're
when I
small,
was
you
big.
can't do nothing. You just
That's
bump
only
into
when
people.
that's only when I was big. I mean, yeah, but that's almost the same story that you learned in Sonic 1, that Dr. Eggman turned all of the animals into the creatures.
Into robots.
But you were still like
You were
killing the
still
shit out of
saving
them.
Yeah, but you were saving them when you
Like
broke
you were
one,
stepping on
they
them and
jumped
like
out.
smashing them. They just blew
No,
the
but they
smithereens.
turned
then a
into
little
birds
Donnie-
and stuff.
Yeah,
they
like,
would run
fly
fly away.
You got
run
that
away.
right.
Were they?
Yeah,
You got that,
I guess
yeah.
I never noticed that animation.
Because you got to actually capture and rescue.
I thought
Yeah.
those were just
Yeah,
bits
not-
of them.
Not like Super Mario. I never even knew.
That's why at the end, when you
That's
jump
their
on the
pieces.
thing, it's all the birds and rabbits.
Yeah, it's like a
and
little
stuff.
like thing
And
with
they
a big like.
come and they come and
Oh,
congratulate
okay.
you.
It's all coming back to me
Yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so Sonic wasn't as big of a killer as
dark.
Mario.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, and by request, The smells of soccer and racing. The UK versions of FIFA 2001 and Gran Turismo 2 shipped with the peculiar idea of scratch and snip discs. If you scratch FIFA's disc, you'd smell the pitch. Rubbing Gran Turismo 2, the pitch.
FIFA. You smell the grass.
Yeah. And then apparently rubbing Gran Turismo 2's disc would deliver an authentic pit stop smell.
Mommy, it smells like farts.
I don't know. I'm kind of down for that.
I mean,
Wait.
it sounds cool, but you know what happens if you did that to a disc? You would ruin the top of it and the game would stop playing.
You can lick it.
You can't ruin the top and stop playing.
Blu-rays are notorious
yeah.
for just
Okay.
scratch-off tickets, basically.
Well,
Okay,
the
but wait.
Switch games are bitter.
They are.
If you try to lick a Switch game,
I've done it.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I won't.
I'm sorry. Time out. Why are we licking Switch games?
Can we do that?
So if a kid, because they're like
Or
the
dog.
size of Vita, or their dog, but if a kid is like, game, and puts it in their mouth,
There's a
this is
bittering.
why I'm not having kids.
Really?
There's a bittering agent.
Has this been tested?
Game.
Yeah, no, it's legit.
It's legit.
Nintendo has said that this is.
There's
they
a
did that.
bittering agent on the Switch cartridges so that children won't swallow them and choke on them.
How nasty.
To make it nasty.
It's like the stuff that you can get for your nails,
Dude,
so you
you're
don't
gonna
bite
trade
your
in
nails.
Zelda. Go get your Zelda game. We'll
Don't you
lick it.
don't you
Exactly.
think if a kid puts it in their mouth and it smells bitter, the reaction would make them
it's not a
swallow
smell.
it?
Not
It's a
smell, it's
literal
taste.
taste.
It's the
only.
taste.
Oh yeah, but you would get that reaction.
No.
And you
No.
would swallow.
You're
like-
going to
No?
immediately spit it out.
It's like putting hot
It doesn't
sauce or
ta-
something.
So when something doesn't taste good, you swallow?
I don't know what my reaction is. I
But-
don't like just put stuff in my mouth all the time.
But the thing is,
Conversation
This
getting
taste-
real touchy real quick. Keep going.
I'm playing my D, and then
Next topic.
My Zelda from my D's tasted bitter, so I swallowed.
Oh my god.
all
Good
right.
night, folks.
Some of these are. Yeah. Other than that, like I said, there weren't a ton of these, but I thought a few of them were quite.
Those are pretty good.
interesting.
Those
Yeah,
are pretty good. All right, I gotta make somebody mad.
Oh yeah.
Who's gonna be mad?
Oh.
Cuphead not coming to PlayStation 4.
Except you're wrong. It's coming to PlayStation. Yeah, right.
I don't know. But okay,
How
so
can
the
you-
official word.
No, you're right.
The official word is that Cuphead will never, not just not like all these other games we've been. When Xbox did their E3 conference, there's a lot of titles that they showed as exclusive launch titles. What made it kind of sound like it was exclusive to Xbox. So there was this whole thing of trying to figure out which games were truly exclusive and which games were just time released. Cuphead has been dropped now as never ever.
Good.
Going to PlayStation 4.
That needs to happen. For
That's
them.
horrible. What do you mean
No,
good?
it's
No,
not.
it's not.
Really not.
Why not?
Xbox needs a bone, man.
Really? So you're telling me that the Linux system is gonna have a bone over the PS? If Cuphead's
Microsoft-
coming to Mac, to Linux, come on, to Steam?
Microsoft's got to have an edge somewhere. People want this game. They got to have an edge.
That
dude.
is
they literally
bullshit.
have what 3 exclusives?
right.
So give
4
them two.
maybe.
It's real mediocre.
There's almost no true exclusives on the Xbox One.
Stop.
So
talking.
that makes me sad
That's
for
not true.
Xbox.
See, I don't agree with that. There are true exclusives, and I
Yeah.
think that's where Xbox One will actually get an advantage, or I mean, the One X gets the advantage because they can re-release their exclusives in 4K now, and that increases their 4K exclusivity library, and that's where it comes down.
And usually that's what makes systems sell is their exclusives. And
But
PlayStation used to have a lot of exclusives that aren't exclusive
But you
anymore.
think Cuphead's gonna be the benchmark to sell
PlayStation 4
consoles?
has
No.
a million
But
exclusives.
PlayStation doesn't
they-
have to worry about it.
They have so many. There's so many more exclusives on the PS4 that
Yeah.
the Xbox needs a good exclusive.
So now are we as the gamers
Like a
and
good new exclusive that's
gaming.
not part of a franchise already.
But see, so exactly what you're saying is what you're getting. You're saying that PlayStation has a slew of exclusives, and Xbox needs to have a good exclusive. You're still saying one, and then you're saying that it has to be one. It has to be a new IP.
Well, I mean,
and that's what you get in Cuphead,
right? And that's why I'm happy about it. I don't have an Xbox.
But is one exclusive enough?
No.
Not at
They
all.
need to
But
come
it's a
up
big
with
one.
more, but it's a good start.
Okay.
Cuphead's a good start
Okay.
for this.
I
Like,
think to clarify what you're saying though is that exclusive is just a word, but when you like combine it with a game that people are very excited about, that changes the exclusivity like meaning, right?
Right.
So like Cuphead is a game that people have been waiting for forever. And when you say, "Hey, this game's only on Xbox," well, if I've been looking forward to Cuphead, I might get an Xbox if that's the only way I'm going to be able to play it.
right.
I know this is just an indie title, and realistically,
No.
I'm not going to spend
Right.
$300 on it. But you got to remember, like when an exclusive title comes out for PlayStation, like you could be in the same boat, but like, why is it coming to Xbox? Well,
No.
but for what it's worth, Microsoft needs a break, and it's much as I'm down on that.
You can't
sometimes-
rant with me to Microsoft. I mean,
No,
they
don't
could
get me wrong.
they-
I'm looking in the issue of fairness.
Okay, well, me as a gamer, I don't really give a fuck about fairness. I just like they're gonna make their money. Why the shit should I care?
Microsoft has enough.
You're gonna release Cuphead to Linux? It's gonna come out on a Mac. Who the fuck is playing it on a Mac?
No one.
That is true though. Like it really doesn't even. It's like it's not gonna matter. There's still so much more entertainment that's not gonna hurt them at all.
True, but me having a PlayStation, being a big cartoon head, and I want Cuphead, and now you're telling me not only as a PlayStation owner, but also as a subscriber, and wasting fucking money on these guys. Now I can't get Cuphead.
Yeah.
You're gonna go give it to Linux, so I gotta go dig up the Chromebook and go
Wait.
get Linux.
Wait.
Or I could just get it on the
I gotta
PC.
ask, why is everybody so hooked up on the fact that Cuphead is going to be available on Linux? Why is that a big deal?
If they're saying it's coming to Linux, Mac, PC, then it's coming to Steam?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
But that's the thing. That is the one clear thing that I can't remember the developer, the studio. When they release on PC, the PC version is going to be on the Windows Store. It will not release in Steam. They've said that.
You know
The
what?
Linux one is. I don't know how they're delivering it. I don't know where you go to get a Linux version of this game.
So it's not going to be on Steam.
It is not on Steam.
Who's the publisher?
Can I make a point
Microsoft
on
is the
something?
publisher, so that's why they would not. That's the same reason why you don't have like Forza and Gears of War.
Right.
Those aren't going to be on Steam, but they're on PC.
You know what is on Steam though now?
Oh,
Killer Instinct, or at least soon to be. It's actually going from the Windows Store over to Steam.
That's going to be the most scariest free-to-play nightmare on Steam that I can imagine.
That's the most expensive free-to-play game ever.
Right, because even right now on Xbox One, Killer Instinct to me is an arcade game that I can try out the technical capabilities of an Xbox on, but you should not invest any money into Killer Instinct. I'm sorry.
It's a great game.
Don't do
You're
that.
crazy. It's a great game.
I mean, but for me, it's like the nostalgia of Killer. If I wanted Killer Instinct, I wanted the version that I have that gives me, and I think I only had to buy Season 1 to do it. It gives me the old retro arcade Killer Instinct. That's the only really Killer Instinct I want. Buying all these other characters and the season pass stuff, that's ridiculous. You say the one that came out
on 64, the first one,
not just the 64.
Yeah, it'd be the 64 one.
Basically, the first Killer Instinct.
Yeah. But this one lends a lot to the gameplay style of the arcade of it. You know, so it was it's a good playthrough, and I would play that. It is on Steam.
That's what I thought.
Cuphead on Steam.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's
This
coming out on Steam.
Cuphead game is exclusive to Xbox and PC with Steam
Guys,
and
just
Windows 10
remember.
versions at launch.
Well, of course, it ain't
is
gonna
just
come out
Steam
right then.
and Windows
Right.
10
Indie
versions.
game.
Right.
It is
right.
not a full-fledged AAA studio title.
So the point is that people who game will have an easy
Journey's not on
alternative way to
Steam
play
or
the game.
Xbox?
Right.
Correct.
So
Wait.
it's not like
Journey Flower.
what?
Hold on,
Yeah.
wait.
I'm
What
just
did
hating
you
on
say? It's not like what?
It's not
like
like
Journey
the people
or
that
Flower.
are gamers that would want to play the game doesn't have an easy alternative way to play the game. To have it available on any other way possible.
See, go.
This right here is why I don't have an Xbox One. Because I have a PC and I have Windows 10.
So she can play her Microsoft games.
So anything I want to play, I can buy on my PC.
Right. It doesn't make it an exclusive anymore.
I mean,
But in a way, like
I think
Microsoft
Kinda,
really
yeah.
has a good thing
Console,
going with
console
that.
game. Yeah.
I like
do give
the
it
whole
to 'em.
Windows 10 thing.
I
It's great.
I do like it because I don't have to have two consoles and I don't have to pick between them. I have my PC, I have my PlayStation.
You're still picking.
Yeah, and that's what I was gonna say. Like, you're still picking Double OP. You made a comment earlier that even if it's not available on PC, you have an easy avenue to still have access
not
to that
available
title.
on PC. I'm available on PlayStation 4.
Right. It's available.
Right, yeah,
on PC.
okay, so not available on PlayStation 4, but you
Right.
have you're saying you have an easy out. It seems the only solution is if you have a dual platform household. I mean, that ends up having to be the solution, because there's no way that you're going to be able to play when we come down to exclusive titles. You're talking about it's easy to just go to another platform and that if it's not there. You're saying, Kaylee, that you're okay with it because I have this other platform, but you're saying the same things. You have another option. Talk about the gamers who don't have that other option.
Well, wait a minute.
Exactly.
Do those gamers even exist anymore? I mean,
there's a lot.
Such as that don't have a home computer.
There's a
to
lot.
game on, to game. That's a gaming machine.
Cuphead isn't going to be
that's not going to be
driven,
there.
and you have to have a
That's also
what are the system requirements of it? Did you guys
or-
you had that up? There's system requirements yet? I know if I pull it up on Windows Store, I should see system requirements.
I'm sure the requirements are mega Minecraft low.
Excuse
me.
No,
there's no way.
You heard
There's
me.
no way they're that low.
You heard me. It's an 8-bit game.
My
it can run on a
shaders.
phone.
But the thing is,
Drive my
too,
computer.
with this, most houses have either a PlayStation and a PC, or a PlayStation and an Xbox.
you know what? To add on to what she's saying, most houses have more than one child, and the children get together and be like, I'm going to get the Xbox, you get the PlayStation, you get a Wii. Now we have all three
And
systems.
one of the kids like, I get Dad's wallet to buy all this stuff, and Dad's like, all right, I'll give it to you.
Hey, there's birthdays and there's all kinds of holidays throughout the year, so...
Okay, so I have the specs up.
I got specs here too. You got them on the Windows Store specs?
No, Steam.
Okay, let's
Okay,
compare
wait
them.
a
Let's
second.
go.
I got them here.
1, 2, 3.
You going minimum or recommended?
Minimum.
Okay, let's go minimum. What do you got?
Okay, I can go down to Windows 7 because it's Steam.
What you got?
I have minimum Windows 10 or higher required.
7, 8, 8.1, or 10.
Okay.
Windows 764. She's right.
Proc, it needs an Intel i3.
Oh my god.
I got you have a 2100 i3?
Yeah, 2100 or an Athlon 2X4 640.
Okay. Graphics card.
GT 240?
Are you serious?
Okay. Everybody should be able to play Cuphead on their
Right.
computer.
Absolutely.
There's an easy alternative.
That is
and 15
9
gigs of hard drive
generations
space.
back.
It's not
Yeah.
bad.
4 gigabytes of RAM though. So that's not easy.
Oh,
4 gigs of
damn.
RAM and 1 gig of video memory.
Dude.
That's not easy. You're not playing it on your Asus.
You can dig through a public
I
trash
could.
can and find
Yeah, you
4
could.
gigs of
You
RAM.
got-
This is 4 gig.
You're maxing. You're not playing that.
I'm going to do it.
I can
4
do it
gigs
on
of
here.
RAM and some video memory. You're not
Do
playing
it.
that on there.
I got a challenge.
She
for
can
you.
play League of Legends.
I want you to put Cuphead on your Texas Instruments 85.
Oh
my
see if you can
God.
get it to run.
My TI
I bet you it'll
82.
work.
And right out,
I can
boom.
try. I don't think I have one anymore.
Find
I would.
I do need one of those.
She needs one of those for school.
I need to
Yeah,
find one.
Really?
Yeah, for school.
I just
Anyway, my point is that Cuphead, I knew it wasn't going to require much because it's just a cartoon game.
Okay.
It doesn't require
Okay.
anything.
Yeah.
But
Look, if you're
for what
on,
it's
if you're on
worth-
PS4, whether it requires a lot or not, you're not playing it.
PS4's on a luck this time. You know what? It's okay.
Yeah,
It
that
happens
is true.
once in a while. It's not a big deal.
That is true.
I do want to talk about this probably on our next week's topic. Double OP, you made a statement. No. Doc, I think you said Cuphead is not a AAA title.
Correct.
Think about that.
In the lieu of like your Activision, EA, Bethesda, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, AAA studios. It is a game that is funded by Microsoft, who is a AAA studio. However, it is not being made by Microsoft. Much like No
Already
Man's
got
Sky was
Pre-ordered.
funded by Sony, but it is not a AAA title because it sucks.
Okay.
Also, is part of it. It does.
Wait, like
So
look,
because it's
tape-
not on Sony, is the reason why it's not a AAA title?
No, I didn't say that.
No,
Did
no,
you hear
no,
the-
no,
that's
no,
what
no,
you
no,
said.
no,
That's what
no.
it sounded like you said.
No,
Wait,
no.
yeah,
no,
we
no.
heard what he said, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you
table
serious? Did you hear
this?
anything I said?
Table this. I want everyone to think about that. What makes a AAA title these
AAA
days? What makes
sales.
a AAA title?
This is a good argument for next week because this also fuels our who can beat a AAA title first.
First, yes.
Because
because
I was talking to her and I said, what is considered a AAA title?
damn them something don't count.
I am aware. I'm aware. Because I asked her, I said, is Persona 5 a AAA title? Which I think it is.
Yes.
Okay.
Who says it doesn't?
That's what I thought. Okay.
Wow.
Really? Wow.
Okay, yeah, we will get into that.
Okay.
But I think what will lead us kind of into this conversation for next week too is Double OP found a pretty interesting It was more of an editorial, but it's something I think you've discussed quite in length about how you feel about video games, especially in this day and age. Editorial was about the realism in graphics. Is that changing the video game industry as we see it today? Now, to me, this entire editorial basically broke down what graphics mean in video games. Like you could see the Lego building blocks when you talk about graphics. But what you take out of this, Double OP?
They call me Mr. Graphics for a reason, and I believe graphics are very important in creating an awesome video game. But I also am on the other side of the fence and have told people that it doesn't have to have graphics to be fun and to be a fun video game.
Yeah.
So this topic was it's like, well, where else can they expand in the realism of video games? Like, have you reached a plateau? And then do you think we have reached a plateau? I'd like to ask everybody.
No.
So
what is considered like Drake? You're playing Uncharted. You're watching that game. The game looks so freaking awesome. It's like real. You play a game like Gears of War. It looks so freaking awesome. It's real. Like, you know what I mean? Destiny. It's a lot of Star Wars-esque stuff going on over there.
Right.
And even Battlefront. But graphics do make the game because it makes you stay attracted to the game.
In some cases they do.
Hold on.
Right.
I think it's per every gamer. Because some gamers are still stuck in
Some
that
people
Minecraft
love
blocking.
visuals, and that's what draws them to a game.
Correct.
But when you say something like, you know, have we hit a mark, right? Well, I can guarantee that everyone said the exact same words you just said when the NES came out, when the Super Nintendo came out, when the Genesis came out, and so on and so forth, right? It's like, will we ever see anything better than Vector Man on Genesis or Donkey Kong's?
I don't know, like Killer Instinct. Killer
Right.
Instinct looked totally awesome. Right?
Yeah, there are certain games that set the bar and they define a generation, right? But then, like, we've always seen better. Now, for what it's worth, we are at a point of realism right now, where things are real.
We're getting
And
there.
It's scary.
Before we get into that, breaking down out of this editorial, again, this came from Chad Michael Wilson over on Game Freak Show. Breaking down what he considers making games actually realistic. Just naming a few of these hit points here. Contextual animations, meaning
you know
how you look in movement.
Is it jerky? Is it fluent?
Right. We've got things like clothing, weather systems. One of the things that stuck out.
I love Resident Evil because of that. Like, even on the Resident Evil on GameCube, remember when that came out? It was just like, holy shit, these camera shots, everything. Like, his zipper would move when he was breathing, and like, there's a lot of detail that was.
So
in
again, and that's more contextual audio. He brings that up in here too. But one of the things that Chad puts into his article, it's stuck out to me, and I'm starting to think like, how is this has anything to do with graphics or realism? But after reading his write up, he puts choice, and I thought that was really interesting. That has nothing to do with graphics, but the ideal of it. He says, if you want to be realistic, give me several non-binary choices that display some nuance.
Well, that would be almost like why you were playing Andromeda.
Why was I playing Andromeda?
It looked great. All these things that we're talking about or spoken upon in this article are in that game.
But what I'm talking about is the choice that I have. So you bring up Mass Effect. So how does that make that? Does that make a game real to you? Like, is a game more real because it gives you the choice, or would it be more real because it looks like something you've seen in real life?
Probably the combination of both. Like, you shouldn't have to always choose, and things are pivotal in the storyline where you have no choice. You can't choose. You have to do what you're told to do.
So no matter how good a game looks, we look at a game like Crysis. Crisis 3, one of the best looking games. I think to this day, everybody talks about Witcher, but I think Crisis 3 will give your PC a run for his money anytime you put it on right now.
I think it's the tessellation.
Not yours.
I would say The Last of Us should have had more decision making.
But The Last of Us has so much. Again, looking at games like Crisis or Battlefield, these are games that you were mentioning earlier. No choice in those games. But we see those games as being realer than anything else.
But they make up for it with the other aspect of how big the world is, and let's say buildings able to crumble.
Go.
So one of the things I was thinking about, like, there've been like pivotal points in gaming that have kind of made things more real, and I feel like one of them can go back to like Perfect Dark on Xbox 360.
That was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that was good.
It had camera blur, right? Like blurred, like when you would turn your head. And a lot of people hated it. It was
like, oh man, what is this crap?
But like camera blur has become a thing, like like just blurring, right? When you
There's
like
motion blur.
Yeah, motion blur. Thank you. And like that was always a huge thing. Then there were physics. Like people started adding physics to games, right? So I could drop I could drop this on the table, and it might land one way, and if I do it again, it's going to land a different way, and it just depends on how it landed or how high I dropped it from or what angle. And I think like things like that have created realism. So it's not always just the visual aspect of what we're seeing on the screen. Like one of the reasons that I love Zelda,
the visual aspect of what you're seeing.
There's been a combination of things, but one of the reasons that I love, like say Breath of the Wild, is that all of the decisions that I make in that game are something that I feel like I could make that decision in real life, and the outcome that I expect to happen is going to happen in that game. Sometimes I'm proven wrong, but sometimes I'm proven right, and there is something to be said about that where I'm thinking with my own mind, and this game is just programmed to let me do whatever I want.
A lot of algorithms in there.
It's incredible.
When I'm thinking realistic looking games, has anyone not played the show?
Oh, the show is insane.
The MLB, yeah.
If you just leave it running, people think you're watching a game.
No, baseball,
do.
Yeah.
It takes them a second.
Well,
I actually used to say the same thing about Live 15. No, Live. Like Live 15 actually looks more like a real basketball game is happening than 2K ever will.
Oh yeah.
And I love
that. But the show, legitimately, I'll have it playing. They're like, "Oh, what game is?" And they just kind of look, and they're like, "Oh, that's on PS4."
And part of that to add is because of the atmosphere around the game looks so real, so they pay a lot of attention to the NPCs,
the crowd, the announcers.
Yes.
They don't remember. It was like
the players aren't just standing there and staring at nothing.
Danny.
And the NPCs are just like,
and it was like really weird. You know, it's like the Toronto Blue Jays versus
Player 53.
The Cleveland
Sega Sports
Indians.
Talk.
And you're like, okay, huh? What is this crap? And
that was Sega Sports Talk.
Okay, minor things have improved realism for us outside of just visuals.
So getting to the meat of it, Kaylee, what'd you guys? Because you might be going where I'm saying.
Probably not, honestly. I'm not gonna lie. Speaking of, well, with what they're saying too, it's kind of going back to what we were talking about with like visuals and everything. I just remember seeing a interview with I believe it was the developers of Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider is a good game.
Through like they showed like her avatar from the first game versus
how it looks now.
And they spent hours making her hair move.
Tessellation. That was the first PC game
that
had tessellation in it.
Yep. By the way, the word of the day, Doc's word of the day,
tessellation.
Tessellation.
Wait, give us the word. Card. Give us the word. Your word of the day.
The word of the day is tessellation. Yeah, exactly. If I say secret word of the day, so anytime I say that word, we off the screen.
You got to start giving your word of the day before the show, then, so we can stream the entire show.
Doc, you have some cool tessellation. Fix your hair.
Oh, you see the tessellation in his hair?
That is real.
Oh, Ultimate CJ just followed us. That's another friend of mine.
He doesn't see what's going on.
Oh, yeah,
I'm sorry.
He has an Opie.
How is it not showing up?
That is
it's cropped out.
Tessellation.
We just gotta follow him.
It's
a friend of mine. His name's CJ.
His name's CJ.
Oh, look at that. Ultimate J.
Ultimate CJ.
Ultimate CJ.
Yeah.
Oh, Ultimate CJ. How's it going?
Hey, buddy.
Okay, so the meat of this, though, the question is what is this immersion we're talking about? We're talking about realism. How real can games get? How real are they getting? But what is this actually doing to our industry? And that's where, again, we'll talk about it next week. What makes a AAA title? But you get a lot of games when we talk about the factors that make a game realistic. You're getting that in a lot of games now. Are they making games striving for this realism, or is it just something that's naturally happening now?
It's something that's naturally happening now because of the computer systems are stronger and giving the developers more power to use.
The technology's better. Mocap is a huge thing now. I mean, like the Matrix defined special effects in movies, right? And then once they determined like that they could make this like round camera system where they could track the movement of somebody in a complete circle, well then that opened up new avenues for different types of technology. It's the same thing with video games. Motion capturing allowed sports games to look real. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It allowed like Nathan Drake to move through the jungle and him look like he's like a real person.
Right.
And we're getting to a level
That
where,
is right.
where it's not just graphics. There's so many things involved that add to the realism of what we're seeing. It's the backdrop. Resident Evil is a great example because they used to use predefined like backdrops for the game. Like it was just a painting, basically. And now,
you got me thinking about Night Trap now.
Yeah, Night Trap was full motion video though. That was like somebody took a video camera and just But like a lot of this stuff had these like these backdrops that were just like painted there, right? Like you couldn't interact with them. They were there and they looked really good.
Yeah,
Final Fantasy VII used it as well.
But you talk about painted backdrops. Ultimate CJ just mentioned in the chat, realism began many years ago in the arcade. It was called Mortal Kombat. I mean, and when you think about it, Mortal Kombat was a very realistic fighting game
and
to us.
They use mocap, but the characters are still computer animated now, whereas in the original, they were actual people dressed in those costumes and using full motion video to do it.
We talked a couple weeks ago about how do you keep Injustice faithful to the franchise it's coming from by putting DC characters in? But I would tell you, these are all comic book characters, and as long as you keep putting DC characters in it, that's the most realistic fighting game I've played. But they're all comic book characters. I have no attachment to real life in this.
Yeah.
It's just realistic to me now. So, is it a good thing for our industry? Make games more real?
I think. I didn't realize it was as deep as it was. It got me thinking, so.
Sub-Zero's in there, though.
Does everybody equally hate Sub-Zero?
Wait, it's not real because there's no Sub-Zero?
No,
because there is.
It's not real because there is Sub-Zero in Injustice 2.
Yeah, so Double OP, you were right. There you go.
There's a
you
great
add Sub-Zero, you mess it up.
It's funny. It's like Batman's like, "Who are you?" And he's like, "I'm Sub-Zero of the Shaolin monks." He's like, "Whatever," and then he just like starts punching him, and it's absurd.
Fabulous.
It's kind of fabulous. I have to admit.
Yeah, I think he's out of his league.
Dude, the first character anybody played with other than Scorpion was F and Sub-Zero. Unless you went to like Luke Cage. You sat there,
Mortal Kombat.
You sat there and did nothing but freeze balls.
Right.
And you kept freezing him and uppercutting until he was blue in the face and you'd
it's
kick everybody's
Injustice.
But it's still
not Mortal Kombat.
The only reason, like you said, the only reason they threw him in there was just to give you just like a little fish egg. Like, hey, guess what? We're behind this.
The reason they threw it in
the fish egg was a middle finger.
The
they gave you a middle finger, like here.
What was that? What was that, girl?
The only reason they threw him in there was because they already had the models done.
Yep.
Same with
and
Raiden.
That's why they need Scorpion.
They probably developed Scorpion like that. Probably was Sub-Zero. That was the first model they developed for the game. And then they're like, "Hey, look how freaking cool this looks. Now let's do it
lazy."
Yeah, they
let's
should
use this technology.
They should have
Whoa! Did you just call NetherRealms lazy?
In this for DLC, yeah. Hey, I can't wait for the week where we have a DLC conversation. That'll run the entire show. I will never stop talking about how much I hate it.
We haven't had that yet, right?
We will.
We can table that one too. Ultimate CJ also says people were like, "Holy crap! I can rip off someone's spine." And then blood, and then Nintendo ruined it by putting dust for blood. But
it wasn't dust.
But we can clean it up with a code.
It was sweat.
Exactly.
You had to put the code in.
Good old Sega.
Yep.
Anybody remember the code, the blood code?
For Genesis, it was Abacab.
ABBA.
Yeah, because it was ABC, right? So it was Abacab, I believe, for the Genesis version for blood. Because Genesis was the only one.
Now you can't look it up.
It was the only one that allowed blood. Super Nintendo did not.
No, Super Nintendo did have the code for blood.
No, there was no blood in Super Nintendo.
Nintendo had
Genesis.
Super Nintendo had a code
for blood.
Mortal Kombat.
Super Nintendo had it. Yeah.
In Mortal
and Sega Genesis.
Sega already had blood. You didn't have to put a code
Yes,
in.
you
That was
did.
the reason
Yeah,
that
you
you
did.
bought Mortal
Yes, you
Kombat
did.
for Genesis was to get the blood.
So SNES had blood,
Correct.
but you had to put a code in to get
Correct.
it.
The
Yes,
Genesis
I remember
had the
putting it in
blood
a
in
lot.
it, but I still had to put a code in for the Genesis.
Yeah,
And Nintendo had
you
way
to put
better
the code in
graphics
on the Genesis one.
Yeah.
Nintendo had way better graphics. That was the reason why to get it. It was more realistic, copied from the
Who said the
arcade
code ABBA?
Oh, that
ABB.
was Ultimate CJ. But I'm
that's
pretty sure it was
actually
Ultimate
Contra.
CJ says that was
That's Contra.
Ikari Warriors. That was a different one.
Yeah, exactly. SNES, I'm
ABBA.
100% sure
It's
that
like-
was the reason. If your friend had Mortal Kombat on Genesis, he was cooler than you because you had the SNES version, which only used sweat.
You sure it just wasn't the same code as Contra on the
Up,
NES?
down,
No,
up, down,
that's
left,
up,
right.
down- yeah, it's
That's
like
Here it is.
The Konami code.
ABC.
It's entirely separate.
ABC, ABBA, CA.
Say ABB.
ABC,
Oh.
ABBA, ACA.
All right, so it's like close to AC.
You guys were
Akaba
all wrong.
Hey,
It was
all
close
of
enough.
you were wrong.
we don't have to worry about that anymore.
I was close enough. I can't remember. I remembered that.
Remember, video games were for kids then.
Not anymore.
Not for us.
They're
They're not.
Exactly. We don't have to
That's
worry about
that's a
that
whole
anymore.
nother. That's a whole nother topic.
No, we don't have to worry about that anymore.
Because we
We'll-
grew up.
We'll
Yeah.
get there in season 8.
That was there.
And we did grow
Then-
up, so guess what we can do?
Play motherfucking video games.
True that, but
Like
we can also buy
Minecraft.
TVs. We can buy shit.
Yeah, and we could take our collector's editions and put them on a shelf and never play the game.
Right,
That's what
yeah, we
do
could,
as
we could
adults.
put $250 collector's
That's what I
editions.
do.
I collect figures so I can never open them. Because I'm an adult. Because I want to make money one day on something that will never make money. There you go.
Oh wait, are you popping up with my pops?
These are awesome. though.
If you don't see, I have my
You
my
did
whole
open
pop
some.
collection.
They're all worthless now because you opened them.
No, they're not. I can
They're
put them back
worthless.
in.
They're
They mean
worth
something
nothing.
to him.
I like them.
No, you should.
I opened them because I realized I would never sell them.
Right.
I love my pops. Especially
And
like
pops don't come sealed, so you can't really tell if it's been
Deadpool.
opened.
That's true. They're super easy to open too.
Yep.
All right.
Happens all the time.
Purple Deadpool.
Whoa.
That's
And
actually
now
good.
he's dead.
Yeah, good topic though.
Deadpool took a spill.
I like it. That was a good one, man. Nice job.
So we can definitely hear back from you guys too. If you think realism in video games have taken a turn for the worse, I don't know why. Especially if what we just talked about, you
It's
want
not
more
turn
of that.
for the worse.
Sega
No
has
way.
one
Grand Theft
Nintendo.
Auto.
It's an ever-changing
Dave
tide,
played
man.
Grand Theft Auto. I was so surprised that he played it, but he could explain it, and he was so immersed in it that it was
It's
like
real.
It took, yeah.
Game is real.
Just do remember you can call into the show on the Twitch Messenger app or on the Twitch app exclusive if you're on PC. But if you're on Android or iOS, you want to get that Twitch Messenger app, look for 1Life2Play, and you can call into the show. I'm looking for that right now too. So we do have the Twitch app open.
Dump the panel.
Stump the panel. You could do Stump the Panel. You could play our trivia contest. Amazon gift cards to give away too. Our last topic of the night brings us to, again, like I said, TVs. We can buy these TVs now. I'm a little upset because I bought a Steam Link about 2 months ago on Amazon.
Worthless.
Not
No,
worthless.
it's not.
No, it's fucking awesome.
Oh yeah.
You're
How many
you're
times
mad.
have you
You're
used it?
mad. I've used it maybe. I bought a whole keyboard for it. But I like the
Versus
keyboard.
half a keyboard.
I bought the keyboard and I like it so much I'm gonna put it on my desktop and then put this other keyboard. I'm gonna put this small little slab keyboard, the media all in one. I'm gonna put that on the Steam Link. I got a Logitech one.
You have too many keyboards.
Wireless.
That's what we just learned.
Got this one, so I'm
I
gonna put
have
this on the
that
desktop
one.
though.
I
This is a
had.
cool keyboard.
I just threw it
I
out.
love this keyboard. But I got
I
Steam
broke
Link.
it. It was water.
It was watered.
Yeah,
She
we got
spilled
flooded.
something on
Oh,
there.
okay. I thought it was like when it came.
No.
Came in a box of water.
Water. Aqua keyboard.
It was liquid cooled.
But I got a Steam Link because I wanted to play Heroes of the Storm on my 4K TV. Unfortunately, I did not get a Samsung 4K TV because if I did, I would never have to buy a Steam Link because now you can get Steam Link on any 2016 or 2017 Samsung TV just through an app update, software
That's
update.
4K.
Wow.
4K TVs.
4K smart Samsung TVs can get the beta.
So you're saying that all you have to do is register all your games in your Steam panel, and then it will pick up on the Steam Link, and you could just play that game?
As long as your computer's running.
Your computer has to be on,
Yeah.
and your computer will lock out unless you're running. You don't want to do it. I only do it just because of the setup we have. But you can get Steam Link to run on a specific monitor that then gets streamed.
Okay.
And then you'll still have multiple monitors open if you want to do some other stuff. I advise against doing that because your computer is like fully ported. Like you're doing way more than port forwarding to get this Steam Link to work. But it by magic it happens, it works. I think it's great to do it through the Steam Link box. But if that's built into the TV, they're gonna sell a shitload of Steam controllers.
The TV
right?
has some horsepower.
Yeah.
That TV has to have some horsepower.
Are you gonna be able to plug your controller
No,
up
it's
to
just
it?
a monitor.
Some horsepower.
It's just a monitor.
It's just a monitor. It's only running through
the
all of it.
No, the TV is literally just your monitor.
So like the Steam
And
Link right now, all it is a display adapter. It's just a box that's a display adapter. The only thing that makes it that big of a box is because it also takes the input. This is my question then for you, Nerd Girl, because you have a Samsung TV. You're super excited about that.
No, I want one
You
badly.
want one. What are you doing for inputs? How do the inputs work on this? Maybe I didn't get the details because the article that I read about it didn't say anything about how you're going to control the game.
It's either someone got a 360 controller to work.
Bluetooth this? How do you connect this?
You're probably
USB
plugging in
on
USB.
the TV.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
So
So, I gotta sit at my.
No, but you can use the Steam Link controller, which is awful.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have
Oh, yeah,
one
I didn't
and
buy
let
that.
my friend borrow it,
That's-
and I'm not asking for it back.
That's why I bought my keyboard. I don't want a
Xbox
Steam Link
One S,
controller.
dude, the controllers are Bluetooth.
Okay, so the Bluetooth controllers from Xbox, they're also because they actually connect to Samsung smartphones too.
Right.
But
But
can
no,
you get it to connect to a
360
TV?
controller.
Yeah.
Not Xbox One controllers.
You're gonna sit there next to your 4K TV with a wired controller.
With a wired
have to.
controller.
The problem is
have
the
to.
thing's still in beta.
Okay.
So as soon as it gets out of beta, you'll be able to use all the controllers that you use in theory for your regular Steam Link.
All right, Nerd Girl, are you ready for official assignment?
Yes.
Buy a Samsung 4K TV.
I
Play some
really
Steam
hope
Link.
my boyfriend's listening right now because
you
our
have it.
living room TV is dying. It's been constantly turning itself off or freezing since I think I met him, and it just keeps getting worse. And like every time I'm like, is it gonna come back? Is it gonna come back? And it always comes back.
It also takes like 10 minutes to turn on.
Yeah, it takes about 10 minutes. And I actually asked him, I was like, when we actually have to replace this, can we ask them to turn it on and off a few times so we can see if it's going to take like 5 minutes? It literally takes
Yeah.
about 5 minutes for it to turn all the way on if we want to use it at this point.
And what TV is this?
It's,
Like what brand is it?
Vizio.
Vizio. So we have a Samsung in the studio right now. LEM, when we're setting up on studio, we always have problems trying to keep this thing on.
Yeah.
So it's something with the adapter in the back. You might have the same problem with your Samsung.
No, it's a no.
With your Vizio.
But my Vizio in my bedroom, which is older, fine. The newer one in the living room, and I looked it up recently. I'm like, something has to be up. It's that series, so it's
Yeah.
not like his TV is dying. It's that series is known to do this. But I so badly want a new TV, and they were just getting so cheap now.
Well, that's the one thing I like. So I have to get a new TV for the other room that we're building on the other side. But I know, like, I'm going to wait until maybe August, September, because I want LG's 2017 line to go on clearance. And it will, and it's going to be awesome.
Very
Because
nice.
that's how I got my first 4K TV. Ultimate CJ says he might get one when his 32-inch Vizio dies. 32-year-old Vizio.
I got
When
it.
his
Hey, it lasts a
32-inch Vizio
long time.
dies. But he says it's good enough for Persona 5 right now. He's playing that
all you
Persona
need.
5. He gives a Purple Heart.
Well,
playing it on
what I
PS3.
suggest for everyone to do when they're shopping for televisions, when you do get a television, don't wait until the other one dies, so you can slide it down the line and it becomes a computer monitor.
Exactly.
I like that. I agree with him.
How do you think 1Life2Play Studios has like 6 TVs in one room? You getting a TV too, Kaylee?
No, actually, I have.
She said no. I have my Vita.
Surprisingly, I have a 7-year-old Sanyo TV.
Shit.
That's crazy.
I thought they still only make Walkmans.
We've never had a problem with it. The only problem I have ever had was when I wanted to play my PS2, I had some audio input errors when I was playing Kingdom Hearts, and that I believe was due
She
to my
said
cord.
PS2.
Yeah. I was when I was playing my PS, it was maybe like 2 or 3 years ago.
She still plays Vita, so is PS2 that
she
big of a
meant
surprise?
PlayStation also.
Those are the graphics she's limiting herself at.
No, I was playing the original Kingdom Hearts on my PS2 because I wanted to go back. This was maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and I had some audio input issues, but that was the only problem I ever had, and my TV is perfectly fine.
Our other
It's
TV,
very strange.
the one in the nerd room, is actually part of the reason I'm dating this guy.
In the nerd room?
Yes.
The nerd room.
Yes.
It's actually.
You said
part of
that's the reason.
Yeah, and he knows it, and he's okay with it. It has, because I have all these retro consoles. It has no HDMI. It's flat panel, flat screen, not flat panel. But it only has, what is it, 7? I think it's 7 component inputs.
Yeah.
And it's
Damn.
perfect. Yeah, 7 component
That's a
inputs,
lot.
which is beautiful for all of our
That's really
systems.
nice,
That's like-
yeah, and I'm like, this thing better not die. The lamp was
I think I
going
have,
out
like,
on it.
5.
Yeah, it's hard to find, and it's big screen. I think it's, I want to say it's a 42 inch.
I have a 42 LG that I've had for
This is
probably
a
about
Wega.
a good 8 years now, and it's
Wega.
it's struggling a little bit, but it's good.
This needed the lamp replaced, and he was telling me, he's like, oh, the last time I had to get the lamp replaced like 10 years ago.
Wait, do you have a what is it, DLV?
Yeah.
Or
DLP.
Digital light DLP.
DLP.
Yeah.
He was like, oh, it was like $100-something for this lamp.
Right.
So I go online and I look on Amazon and I find, not the manufacturer lamp, but another lamp for like $40, and I think I bought 3 of them. And I was like, we can't ever lose this TV. We
Did
need
you
this
test
TV.
one- did you
This
test one that
scar
works?
actually on this finger is from replacing that lamp.
Wow.
Battle
'cause I'm-
wounds.
Yeah,
Hey,
because I'm
battle
sitting on the
wounds,
floor
you
in the
know?
corner. I can't lose this TV.
That's
It
so
looks-
awesome though, because you could just change your inputs from the remote, right? You don't have to get
Yep.
up to some little thing and press the button.
I have one of those too, though.
Yeah.
It's a 10 input.
Damn.
A Danny Tanner.
Damn.
A 10?
A Danny
Oh,
Tanner.
I think
See-
Tanner.
See, we need the 10 input just for analog so we can put all the retro consoles onto one Dazzle card, and then we can do the switch, right?
Yeah.
I can bring it in.
Huh?
I can bring that in.
Does it have analog?
Yeah.
Like 10 inputs of analog?
Yes.
Right.
Shit.
Right,
Fuck
that's
yeah,
a lot.
bring that in. Like,
Well,
let's do
but-
that.
But then you would be able to. Well, I mean, we still be able to do it. As I still said, do one at a time.
Yeah,
maybe.
there's no reason to hook up all of them at once.
For
you're only
for
streaming
nerd's
one at a
sake,
time.
and not yes, for nerd's sake, yes.
Speaking
I've
of for
had
nerd's sake,
all 125 consoles hooked up at once. No,
Ultima CJ says we need more nerd girls in Florida. Too much partying, and with that, I'm out. Gotta get ready for work. So.
He lives.
I
in
wish
a,
he was
Peace
still
out.
in there on there because I did live in Florida.
See,
He lives
you
in
moved.
Panama
For
City.
7
it's
years?
literally like a poor man's Daytona.
It is. No, Florida
We
is a
stole
poor
all the
man's
nerd
everything.
girls.
Exactly.
Yeah, Panama City. Real
I ran away
bad
from there
news.
the second I had a chance. I hated every moment of living
It's,
there.
I mean, you gotta love the
You
basement.
can go there to see Mickey Mouse and die. Those are the only
Die,
reasons to go
exactly.
there.
And if you live in Panama City, you can literally work, and you're never allowed to leave because they
Nope.
don't pay you enough.
Nope. That's why I got trapped down there.
Yeah, a lot
I
of people
literally
do.
could not leave.
Yeah, they don't pay you enough
Wow.
to leave, so that's why you're stuck. It's like a prison.
It was awful.
It's like a beautiful, sunny,
It's
75-degree
beautiful.
year-round prison.
A sunny
A
cell.
bunch
It's
of old
awful.
people and weird dudes on bath salts.
oh
Yup.
my god.
Yup.
That's Florida.
Yup. It's
That's
awful.
Florida for you. All right. Before we get out of here, you guys want to play a quick trivia game? I got some. I'm gonna go the real or fake
Yes, please.
around the
Sure.
panel.
Yes.
We're gonna keep a running score on this.
Okay.
So starting from episode 822, we'll see where we get to before the end of the year. We'll have different trivia each week, but for now, these are for supportants. The nice thing about this one is that everybody can get points simultaneously. Some people get 0 points at the same time. Depends. You gotta get it right. Okay.
You have to get it right to get points. This is hard.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly it.
It's how trivia works.
You guys watching at
You don't get
home or
trophies.
on the road, you can play real or fake as well. You just have to get 2 out of 3 correct. You can call in on the Twitch Messenger app, find 1Life2Play, or hit up Skype too. We'll take that call. But for now, let's go ahead and try to get these
What's
points
the
around the
button?
room. All right. So again, name of the game, real or fake. I'm gonna give you a name of a game. You tell me if you think it's real or fake.
Are you
I'm
asking
assuming
a
we can't
person or
use,
just everybody?
I'm asking everybody. You're gonna give your response.
We
Okay.
can't use our devices, correct?
No.
You cannot use your
No.
devices.
I just wanted to clarify.
What?
I only have 3.
Let me look up the answer really fast.
Wink. Make the watch.
I'll just say it really loud into my watch.
Okay.
Be like, so the question was, it'll work. I can. If I OK Google, my watch pops up.
We're gonna start off easy. Okay. Real or fake? Secret shopper.
What?
Secret shopper. LEM.
Real.
Real.
I don't know why this is so hard.
It's very hard.
I'm gonna say fake.
Real.
I also say fake.
All right, correct answers came from Nerd Girl and Doc.
Oh yeah! So
that
good.
game
Boom.
is fake. You would think it was a real game,
It
right?
sounded
It's
real.
not.
Not gonna lie, that was tough.
Yeah, maybe you just hadn't found that game, but it really
Right?
exists.
Bad Dudes versus Dragon Ninja.
Real.
LEM.
That's not return.
Sorry.
Fake.
Real.
Real.
Fake.
Real.
Sounds like a Steam game.
3 out of 5.
Oh.
Kaylee gets a point.
I just saw that on my
Nerd
emulator
Girl
the
gets a
other
point.
day.
Doc gets a
That's
point.
what I knew.
LEM,
cycling through
double
my
OP.
brawlers.
What's
Yeah.
happening here? Gotta throw you guys a bone?
No.
Try not to die.
Irritating stick.
Fake.
Really? Oh, you're serious?
If you guys are just joining, if you're joining, we're going through real or fake. These are either real or fake video game names.
Oh my god.
We're doing it for points for the board. The game that is up now, irritating stick. LEM, what do you think? Real or fake?
Fake.
Fake.
I'm gonna say real because I hope it's real because I want to go download it.
It does sound like a real title.
Fake.
Real AF on PlayStation 1.
Real as fuck.
Yeah, I tried to
Doc
keep
is a
it
fucking
clean.
asshole
Yes.
because it is real and it is on PlayStation 1.
Oh my god.
Downloading it.
Okay,
too.
Nerd Girl and Doc are 3 for 3.
Shocked.
This is fucking, I don't even know if I can continue
Not
this
at
shit.
all.
Oh yeah, I
All right,
remember. I remember irritating stick.
let's see here. I got one.
Oh boy. Real bad.
He had.
We're gonna go in reverse order, okay?
All right.
Reverse order this time.
I'm
No,
still in the
no,
middle.
don't change the order.
I'm still in the
Bone
middle.
Storm.
Bone Storm?
Bone Storm.
Storm. Like
Bone Storm, as in my gamer tag, my old gamer tag, Stormfire.
That sounds like a
Storm.
horrible
Your old
title.
gamer tag, Bone Storm.
Okay.
That's someone's
I'm
gamer
gonna
tag.
so change it now.
I have no idea, but I'm just gonna say real.
Double OP.
Fake.
Nerd Girl.
I'm afraid to go against you, but I'm gonna say fake.
You probably should.
real.
I'm going with real. That title's horrible.
It's horrible. I feel
It
like
has
it's
to
gotta
be real.
All right, Double OP finally on the board, along with Nerd Girl getting the 4th point for the lead now. That game is pretty interesting. That is from The Simpsons. It was the episode where Bart and Milhouse wanted to buy this game, and it was really weird because the game was in the comic store for only 99 cents. But it was basically it was their equivalent to Mortal Kombat. It was so violently awesome, your hair would blow back and your eyes would nearly melt just by entering your player name. That's how awesome that game was.
Sounds
That
legit.
was fake. All right. Lost Gumball. Still going in reverse order. Doc.
Fake.
Fake.
Real.
Real.
I'm gonna go real.
Fake game. I actually came over with that.
Really?
Would you not play that game though?
Damn,
Lost
we're tied
Gumball.
again.
Lost Gumball?
Double OP gets one. Doc gets one.
Here's the thing.
No.
Wait, would that what you thought it was real, LEM, because that's a mobile game you would have downloaded, right?
Of course. That's a cartoon I watch.
Lost
why.
Gumball.
Oh,
Would you
The problem is, like, you can literally find like the
Sure.
most obscure
That's
game
why
that
I
no one
thought
has
it would've
literally
been
never
real.
played, and you can find it. That's why this is so hard. 'cause
That's
I
why
feel
it has
like
to be.
There's probably a game on Steam called Lost Gumball.
You could right. You
and
could
just
say
didn't even know it was there.
you could say butt scratcher and be like fake. Oh nope, here's butt scratcher right here.
Oh god, I hope you have the one.
Okay, we're gonna play. We're gonna play till 10.
All right.
Okay.
What are we at?
Wait. Oh, like 10 o'clock?
No, no.
Or
Oh,
an
no,
hour and a
no.
half over.
We're at 4. We're at 4. So hopefully I just need to name 6 more. We'll say we'll play to 8. We'll play to 8.
Okay.
First to 8, we'll stop and we'll set the leaderboard at that point.
Got it.
Okay. Gonna start in the middle of the room.
Oh crap!
I'm gonna start with Nerd Girl.
Don't look at me. What did I say earlier?
It's your turn. Be
Bong.
He's
Fake.
really trying. Look at that.
Real.
What's the game?
Real and fake. I don't know. I can't decide.
Oh wait, I got a good one.
Oh god. Oh, a cackle.
Shoot it if it moves.
Oh, I hope that's real. I like
Real?
it.
Double OP.
I thought you were going this way.
Nope.
I said shoot it if it moves.
Yeah,
Shoot it if it
shoot
moves.
it if it moves. Real.
Fake. Title's too long.
I gotta go fake.
I'm gonna say real.
Kaylee says real. Kaylee's wrong.
Oh!
It is a fake game.
It
sounded
Doc gets it.
yeah.
LEM gets fake. All right.
sounded so
Too long.
Here's the thing.
It sounded
you
like
think
talking
you
and
think it's too
nobody-
long?
or-
You think it's too long?
It sounded like a
Guess
porn.
what the real name of the game is?
What?
If it moves, shoot it.
Oh, that's the game I'm thinking of.
There's
That's
another.
not fair.
There's another game called. Oh wait, you know what? I'm not gonna
Wait,
say
Nerd
it.
Girl
it's
is
super
super
hot.
pissed at me.
I'm not gonna say it because it might be on the list.
Super hot?
No.
Super hot.
I want to play.
Okay, are you mad, Nerd Girl?
I am mad.
Because I twisted that
You
up.
twisted
Yeah, you
the
twisted
word.
it
Nice
up,
though.
man.
You're losing.
Hey, hey.
I hate you in
It'll be
every
okay.
way.
It'll be okay.
No.
It's okay. I
Not for
think I
him.
have like 1 point.
You have my heart.
Thank you. That's all I need.
This time we'll start with Double OP. Double OP, real or fake? Ninja Baseball Batman.
Fake.
Doc.
Doc.
Oh, real.
Ninja Baseball Batman.
Fake.
Real.
Real.
It is a real
It
game.
must be a
Yes,
real.
I saw
I
it
need
on
to
my
know why
emulator
you know
again the other
that. Doc,
day.
why do you know
On
this?
an
I knew that.
Because it's
emulator.
on my emulator. I was
Yeah.
literally looking at it 2 days
Ninja
ago.
Baseball Batman. What in the God's name?
You play as a dude in a red cape, and he's like
Yes.
super anime looking, and he runs around with a baseball, and it's a brawler, like the old fight, like Final Fight.
But are we talking like, is this a real game?
That's
a
a
real game.
Cartridge
It's a
up.
PS1 game or
Okay,
PS2?
there is a. Okay.
Is it PS2 or PS1?
I don't think it ever
PS1.
came out in States. I think it's an arcade game, and it was definitely a Japanese game.
Oh, come on.
I've
Yeah.
heard
Still
of it
real.
before.
We didn't
Hey, it's
region
the name
lock
of the
Is
this.
it? Is it? Are you speaking Japanese right now?
You don't
How
know.
real is it? Oh,
Hey,
Super
we've already decided.
Batmano.
Japan is fake.
Japan.
Yeah,
Anyway.
we did decide that Japan is fake.
That
Japan
game-
is fake.
To be
Very
fair,
much.
it is kind of well known in weird niche groups of people that like weird stuff.
Screw you guys.
I have heard
It's
of that
Kenmar.
game.
He said at
It's
home.
real.
It's known
I've never
at home.
played it.
So
I
nobody.
thought it was like a Lego mod or something.
No, it definitely is a real game.
Okay.
I'll show it to you sometime. It's sweet. It's
Yeah.
like Ninja Turtles, but with a
Oh.
baseball bat.
Nah. Oh.
I'm serious.
Oh my
Nice.
goodness.
Sweet.
Next question, please.
Okay, next one. Yeah, this is a good one.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
Start with Kaylee.
Start with Kaylee. Starfighter.
Fake.
It looked like it hurt.
It did a little.
Nerdy Girl, real or
There's so
fake?
many things with fighter.
Starfighter.
And Star.
This is
And
nothing
And
with
Star.
with fighter. This is Starfighter.
Right, but there's so many games that have fighter in it. Why wouldn't there be one that was Starfighter?
Like Star Cruncher.
I'll give you a hint. This is listed as one word.
Star
Starfighter.
Puncher.
That's why I said fake.
So was Starhawk.
Okay.
Your time ran out.
Your time ran out. I'm gonna say real.
Ooh.
Real.
It's so generic, it has to be real.
Fake.
That side of the room, smart. It is a
Awesome.
fake game.
Oh,
The
man.
reason
Heck yeah.
there's a reason why you think that game is real.
Because
Because
Star
there's a
Fox.
movie?
That was the game that was featured in the movie The Last Starfighter.
Ah, son of a... I knew it.
And that's why you think that
It's a
they
real
actually
in one
showed they
universe.
actually showed the
I
arcade.
thought
That's
about
why you think that's a real game.
Mad
Okay.
again.
Yeah, like nah.
I don't like this game.
Oh yeah.
Starting with LEM again.
Boo.
Awesome Possum kicks Dr. Machino's butt. 2 exclamation points.
How many periods?
Awesome
question.
Depends on how
Awesome
big
combo.
his butt was.
Any quotation marks?
Kicks
None.
Dr. Machino's semicolon.
I'm gonna go real.
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 Fake.
For real.
Nope.
Nope.
For
He's
real.
not a
I said
rapper.
for
He's
real.
not a
For
rapper.
real.
I said for real.
For reals?
It's totally for real.
It's
It's
for
on
real.
Genesis.
That's a real game. Double
Yeah.
OP.
Yes, it
You
was.
gotta follow the crowd.
Oh, I thought I had it. I was actually looking to see if it was on my Steam.
That's on Genesis.
No, it's not. Is it really?
Awesome Possum?
All right, Doc
Awesome
is one more
Possum.
point
Too
from
long for a
closing
video
this
game.
And
round
I'm
out.
2?
What's
That's
that?
just too
You
damn
were
long.
2 away. Okay, down the line. LEM has 3 points. Kaylee has 4 points. Nerdy Girl has 6. Double OP, you have 2. Doc, you have 7. We need to get to 8 to close this round out. If you're just joining us, we are playing Real or Fake. These are video game names that could be real or fake. That's pretty simple, right?
I love this.
I hate you.
This is
You
so
can
good.
you can join in too. If you're just joining us, you can call into the show using the Twitch Messenger app or on Skype. Just search for 1Life2Play. Let us know in the chat if you give us a call. We'll get you on. You can win yourself a $5 Amazon gift card if you can get 2 out of 3 real or fake. Okay. I wasn't even counting the ones that I've already given, so I'll figure that out. I think I know which ones I gave already. Let's see. Need 1 point. I gotta make this pretty tough.
Please do.
Shit.
It's 50-50.
Should we start with Dot?
Yeah.
Okay, it just starts with
All
you.
right.
As I'm just sitting here glaring.
I know.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying not to, but my hatred. Just
Sound of Heroes.
Sound of Heroes?
Real or fake?
Oh, that's a toughie.
Nothing I've ever heard of. I'm gonna go fake.
Double OP. Real or fake?
Real.
You said fake?
I don't know what I said.
What did you say?
Ooh,
What
wait,
did
wait.
you say?
There's a
Real.
moderator.
I'm gonna go fake.
You conniving son of a.
Fake it is.
That's how I roll.
You gonna go fake?
Jersey.
Fake it is.
What's the name of the game?
Sound of Heroes?
Yeah, that's not a game.
Company-
That's fake.
Yes! Yes, you were so dumb!
I had to
You're
go.
the dumbest
I
person
had
on
to
the
go.
planet.
Okay, logically, logically, I had to go against
I
what
know.
you said.
Right. I know. But there's Company Heroes. There's
Right.
Has Been Heroes. There's Half Minute Hero.
No Sound of
Half Minute
Hero.
2. There's no
Heroes
sound
of the
Heroes.
Storm.
What sound do heroes make anyway?
Everybody sounded
No, but
like that.
I had to go against him.
Yeah.
Because either way, if you got it, you won.
I think if you would have called
It's a
fake,
running
I would
tally,
have.
though.
If you would have done fake, I would have done a showdown between the two because you would have been 1 point away.
Yeah, but
you just went the wrong way. It's
It's
okay.
fine.
though.
running tally.
This is right, running tally. This means nothing.
So the running tally right now, LEM has 4 points. Actually, you go, I guess go down the line. Sorry, Double OP, you got 2 points. We'll make a better game for you, all based on graphics next time. We can, you know what? We can do our graphics game. We do have a graphics game coming up.
This is fine.
So
Is that the?
yes,
like, I'm
yes,
okay.
we will do our
Let me help
graphics
you with
game.
that.
Basically, our graphics game is going to be, you only get to see a 8x8 pixel of a 720p snapshot of a game. You have to
Nice.
determine what game that is.
I want to do it.
I like that.
We will start off actually the way I think I was gonna go back and start off where you see 8x8
you can see
pixels.
more and see more and see
Yeah,
more.
you get 4 points if
Oh,
you get
like
at
that game on
8x8.
Nickelodeon.
You get to 16, you get 2 points, and you get 1 point. You got to see that 32x32.
What
No,
show
no,
was that?
I'm not picking. I'm not picking any Nickelodeon games because
No. What was the
Hidden-
show where you
Hidden
played the
treasures or no?
No.
I think I know.
Legends of the Hidden
No,
Temple.
Yeah.
stop. The one that they played video games in.
Oh, that was Funhouse
No, it wasn't.
with J.D. Smith.
No.
JD Roth.
No, the one when they were in the room at the end and they had to
stick
touch
things
stuff
on their head.
No.
Damn it! What was it?
Played video games. Do you know what video games are?
Yeah, I've watched the show. I know what you're talking about.
There was different arcade games, and they got to pick and go play one of the arcade games. And the winning team at the end went in a VR room where they became part of the game, and they had to touch everything.
Oh, that's right.
And they had to move Mikey on the screen, and they say left, and they
What the fuck is she talking about?
I know what
Anybody around here?
I'm gonna find it.
Nick Arcade.
Nick Arcade. Yeah.
I got it.
Why did that sound so simple?
Right. Like games in their Velcro bodysuit.
That's Double Dare.
You literally
that was
said,
video games.
wait, and trying to figure this out, you literally said it's a Nickelodeon cartoon. They were playing an arcade game.
It wasn't, no,
and
wasn't
it's
a
called
cartoon,
Nick
it was
Arcade.
A game show. It was a kid game show.
No, you said all
I
those
know.
things,
I did.
and
I just
you could have figured that out.
Nickelodeon show, not in a kid.
She said Nickelodeon show, and she said they played arcade games.
So, yeah, there's Nick Arcade,
I
and then there was
known.
Funhouse with JD
I
Roth.
got it. That's different.
You keep on talking about this Funhouse with JD. Have you been watching episodes of Funhouse
No,
lately?
actually, it wasn't Fun
Yes.
Houses in the German house.
House.
H.A. House. That's Fun House. This was Fun House with JD Roth.
Did that sound like I was German when I said it?
No.
Okay, so where
I think you're talking about
we
the
hide
Rooster
Hitler in
Teeth
there?
show.
It's spelled that way. It's
It is
H-A-U-S, as in house.
Oh, that's dumb.
Yes.
I only know a black house. Anyway, rundown. Double OP, you were in last place with 2 points. LEM,
You're first in our hearts.
4 points. Kaylee, you have 5 points.
I won and I
What's
did
that?
it.
I said good job to her.
Oh,
I'm proud of her.
Nerd Girl, you have 7. Doc, you're sitting high on top at 8. I'm not gonna ever get any points. I guess I'll always
you
stay
win
just
everything.
I'll stay at 2 points ahead of everybody.
You win because you have chair.
When do we gotta find a way to include you though.
No.
You know what I can do?
Why
You
doesn't
sit
the
out
winner
next
of the
week and I can
previous?
read
Yeah.
it. Oh,
The
wait,
winner
you're
of the
the-
previous week will run the game. Therefore, you can play.
But the winner of the previous week then has to go and do all the research I did and then
That's fine.
come up
He
with
can
the
figure it out.
crazy names.
I will do it.
True.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Okay.
No, do it.
Next week I give the questions. You
Could
get
be
to
moderated.
Okay, and you sit
It should
out.
be fun.
Okay, we'll
This
see
will
what
be a good
happens.
one.
We'll see what
I think
happens.
that's fair.
Wait.
We will definitely see what happens.
I've seen
All right.
good ones.
That closes our show. Before I get out of here, I know you guys have been making some Twitch profiles and getting your streaming up. So where can everyone find you guys over on Twitch or social media? I know LEM, you're on Twitter, Instagram.
Oh yeah, Facebook.
How can they find that?
Here, Luigi's Mushrooms.
There it is, Luigi Eats Mushrooms. Just search for that. That's easy, right? Kaylee, are you streaming yet?
Not yet.
Oh, gamer tags. Sure.
Tag.
Well, Steam.
Tag good?
Just
What?
one. I don't have a
Oh,
gamer tag.
tag good.
Yeah.
No S.
Steam, Arrogant Hazelnuts, PSN ID, hello_Krona.
Bam.
CRONA.
Nerd Girl, you're doing what? You got that
Everything.
gaming laptop? They
I
want to
have
play some
everything.
Minecraft with you.
Literally everything.
Okay.
On every single thing, I am Nerd Girl.
Can I get your Dreamcast ID? Your friend.
What is your VMU ID?
What
I
is
need
your?
batteries. They're all dead. I found that out the other day. It was really sad.
Remember, that's with a 3 and a 1.
And a 1.
Mr. Double OP.
You know what? Hold on. I lied. On Facebook, it's Ask Nerd Girl.
We need a liar sound effect. Liar!
That's the second time this
Got
show.
it.
I apologize.
Got it.
You can. I'm sorry.
Next time, corrections come on the next episode. We'll just have somebody searching all over the place for you until next week.
On Xbox and PlayStation is P00216. No, P216. And on Steam it's Mr. OOP, and on Twitch it's Mr_OOP.
Okay, and our next goal over the next week is to consolidate all that.
Yeah, well, I've been working on it.
We'll get that consolidated. All right, Doc, how can I find you? I know you're up on streaming now. Been playing a lot of Diablo 3.
Yeah.
And Pikmin.
The only thing
And
I really
Pikmin.
do anything on is honestly like I'm gonna start doing more of the Twitch stuff. I have names all over the place. None of it is cohesive. They're all
Am I
different.
the only one?
I never came up with a persona when I was a kid. I just threw names around, and I got different stuff for
I've been
everything.
Nerdville for 100
On
years.
Steam, I'm Jesse Pinkman with a picture of
100 years.
All right. On my
But
PlayStation Xbox,
Jesse
it's like
Pinkman is
Jimmy
badass.
Thing.
Yeah.
And then I got Twitch's Paul Blart Malblart.
Right.
All right. And then Facebook is my real name, which you'll never know. And then I don't do anything else. Twitter I hate, so I never use
Tweeter.
I don't.
Tweeter.
Wait, your real name isn't Talk Tindo?
It's not
Doc
Tindo.
Tindo? No? I thought that was
No,
your
but
name.
anyway, I'm gonna start streaming. Maybe tomorrow. I have a day off tomorrow.
All right.
Do some Pikmin for you.
We'll
fellas.
check you out. Tomorrow, you guys get to see some of Doc's gameplay. You'll see some of my gameplay later in the evening. But
Maybe we'll
tomorrow
do
night, you get to see Cheer. Friday nights.
Are we
Cheer
gonna duo
action.
with some Necro?
Oh, we will try to do that. We are working right now to be able to stream some of that Diablo 3 content for you guys. Some of that rich Diablo 3 on the 1Life2Play Twitch stream. However, because I'm playing it from my PC, I have to do some adjustments in my graphical settings. I might have to ask OP over to help fix me up. But we'll get that out to you guys. Doc and I will be playing some of that, and we'll get that streamed out too. If not, then we'll just record it, and we'll probably put it out on YouTube too. Until next time, anybody got any closing remarks? I think we're good. We had a good show, guys.
We
It's a
covered
good one.
lots.
You learned a lot.
I said we covered lots in a
Oh.
semi-organized fashion.
Awesome. Awesome.
I agree.
Hey, it works out.
Well-
We want you guys to know. Follow us on all the social media networks. Don't forget you can call into the show too. If you do that next week, go ahead and get that app primed up. It's the Twitch Messenger app on Android or iOS.
No.
What's
no,
that,
no,
Doc?
What about
broke
what
it?
about the chair questions?
Oh, you guys want to go through the chair questions?
Well, I mean, we don't have to cover.
We did.
this
We
other
did.
thing.
You know what? Yeah, we did. We did take the questions from Cheer anyway.
And we did mention it, so we should.
Yeah, we got our questions from Cheer. Question number 1 came in last week while we were streaming Cheer, or Cheer was streaming, I should say, right?
Cheers.
We had nothing to do with it. Cheer took over.
On its own.
First one, Cheer, what cereal do you like? So the answer to this question is the only cereal that I sit in the chair and eat. It is a special cereal.
Oh God.
I gave the recipe on my stream about a week ago. And shout out to Funny Games out in the Netherlands. He actually tried the recipe. He says he loves it, and he now calls it gamer cereal. Because it's really awesome. So my wife gave this to me maybe like 10, 12 years ago. She gave it to me as a snack. I was like, what the hell is this? I ate it. I'm like, make this fucking all the time. And then I just started making it myself. Slice up some bananas, put them in a bowl, pour in some orange juice, squeeze some honey on top. Mix it up. It's a super.
Does that
Where's
count
the
as a
brand?
cereal?
But where's the brand? Like,
It's a gamer cereal. It gives you your vitamin C.
I don't think
It gives
that's
you your
a cereal.
potassium and that one sweet thing you know gamers always need.
Diarrhea.
But yeah, that is coined by Funny Games. That is gamer cereal.
Did you say milk, orange juice, and bananas?
No, bananas, orange juice, and honey.
Oh yeah. Okay.
It's pretty simple and it's really good.
Shouldn't you
should really
had like
try it.
Honey Nut Cheerios or something?
Yeah.
That's not Gamer Cheer's
like you're
favorite
missing the
cereal.
flakes. Where's
Chair
the
likes what Chair likes.
Cheer likes gamer
So
cereal.
is that also
O's,
Braz's favorite
the
cereal?
flakes. There's no like carbs in there.
There are. Wait, isn't like banana part of carbs too?
Wouldn't cereal have to have a grain?
It needs to have like some sort of.
It's to have a grain.
You need to cut up
Okay.
cardboard and stick the cardboard.
Otherwise, soup
in the
can be
cereal.
considered cereal.
Yeah, I know. It sounds.
You
like
know what?
soup.
Cheer is gonna go off on all y'all tomorrow night.
I want to see Cheer
Andy.
eat this cereal.
Andy A726 just joined the chat. He says yes, he asked Cheer questions. He's excited about that. LOL. The last Cheer question. Actually, by the way, what are you guys' favorite cereal? What do you guys
French toast crunch.
Oh,
Cinnamon.
I like waffle
No.
crisp.
French toast crunch.
Never had it.
Awesome. So
I know.
tasty.
I know what
That's
French
cinnamon
toast.
toast crunch.
No. It's French toast crunch.
French
Okay.
toast, yes.
The only
You
flavor
get a
we
cam
can
now. What the fuck?
Yes. So for a really long time, this was not a thing. They got rid of it, and now it's back. I believe I get it at Walmart, and I do believe they sell it at Giant Eagle now too. It's little tiny pieces that look like French toast.
French toast.
Yep.
And
Okay.
Never had it.
it's delicious. You don't
Wait,
eat
you guys
sugar
remember
cereal.
waffle crisp?
Yes.
That's what I just said.
Like
No, you
cookies.
can't
Oh, you
take
did.
my. I
Yeah,
just
he
said
did
that.
just-
Well, I'm kind of going around here. I didn't hear that. Okay, you had
French toast crunch.
shit.
And I had
I'll bring
waffle
some next
crisp.
week.
French toast crunch. We're gonna sit. Bring your boxes of cereal next week. You have
Waffle
waffle crisp.
crisp, that's
Favorite Nerdy girl.
Oatmeal. I'm 100
You
years
don't even
old.
fucking count. You say mine
She
doesn't
has
count. You
never
gonna say
eaten-
oatmeal?
Oatmeal.
She's
That's
never
cereal?
eaten sugary cereal. Her mom made her like
Oatmeal is
homemade
delicious.
hand.
We didn't live like on a farm. She didn't go out and get the wheat.
You got
She, like-
homemade
she,
grains.
like-
No, I wasn't allowed growing up. I never had like Lucky Charms or Cookie Crisp or any of those things.
Her mom went
I
out in
know-
the backyard and harvested the wheat herself, and then like
Viking horns.
Putting it through the meal.
No, I literally like this. If I was really good and I could pick a sugary cereal, I was allowed Rice Krispies.
What?
That's the sugary
That
cereal
was the
you
most
picked
sugary
was Rice
cereal I had
Krispies.
as a child.
That
I'm
is
not
not
kidding.
sugary.
So now
Compared-
if I have it, I'm like like I can't handle it.
Compared to all that other sugary crap, yeah, she's
Like
right.
we had all bran and we had like Raisin Bran was like a treat for me, and like Special K, we had a lot of Special K, and like this one weird one called Friends,
Real good.
from Kashi. Yeah,
Yeah, we're gonna leave that one
they still
alone.
have
but
that.
yeah, do they?
Yeah.
But yeah. So I
in
think
the
that's why
organic
oatmeal is my
section.
favorite. But I also I mix jam into it.
Good.
And raisins and honey and sometimes brown sugar.
Put
if
some
I'm
bananas
feeling
and
it.
orange juice in it.
Bananas and raisins is my favorite, but I don't always have bananas in the house because I'm bad at being an adult and food shopping.
Yeah.
You can take a banana on your way out of the studio. Andy A726 says Frosted Flakes. That's for that
Yep.
sugary taste.
Oh God,
The cinnamon.
I
He said, "I'm so sorry for your cereal loss."
I always liked fruity
Well,
blobs.
okay, but to make up for it, my mother was a baker, so
Okay.
I got all the sugar that
See, a
way.
candlestick maker.
Does everybody have laptop computers or something today? No.
No, what do you mean?
I do.
Okay. Let's finish this cartoon. Let's finish this this cereal talk real quick
What we need laptops for?
because we can play 3 vs 3 on our Game and Interruption on Adventure Time Battle Party.
No.
We'll see if we get that time to play. Cereal Talk, LEM. What are you munching on?
Fruity squares.
What?
What?
You guys never
And
had
then if y'all
Fruity
don't stop
Squares?
naming
Little
these
dollar
Walmart
store
and Aldi ass brands.
You've never had Fruity Squares?
Yeah, I don't know
I've
what
never
that
had
is.
that one
The
either.
fruitiest. I mean,
Is it like Fruity Pebbles?
no, I mean the mascot was like this block with arms, and he
Did
had.
it come in a bag?
I love.
No, it came
hold on,
in like
time out. I love
it
that he's
came in a-
describing
in a-
his cereal as it was the
Did it-
fruitiest.
It was the fruitiest. I mean, it was a block guy, and he danced. It was
Dude.
just they didn't hand it to you in a bag like those off brands.
I know where
They
this
were
came
just
from.
a bucket at the supermarket, and you would just grab it. It's much
No,
fruity.
no.
I know.
You
Fruity
got this cereal out of a
squares.
white windowless van in a parking lot. Guaranteed.
Hey,
Fruity squares.
so I wasn't driving the van, but somebody was handing out. No, Fruity Squares, man. You never seen Fruity Squares? No, honestly. All jokes aside.
No, I had fruity circles.
Fruity Circles, Fruity Loops.
So that,
It's a
is that your
huge
favorite
difference.
cereal? Fruity Circles?
Fruity
Oh, I was about to
Circles
say.
is like the off-brand Fruity Loops.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Andy also says monks drink onion and banana juice to open their chakras and help them meditate. Is that my screen, or did he put a tilde above the banana? Oh no, that's my screen. I thought there was a tilde. I thought he was saying banana. Banana juice.
Banana.
All right, Doc, what's your cereal?
I'm a cereal aficionado, man. That's what I used to snack on when I was a kid. I would go and find all these different kinds.
You snacked on cereal
Did
while you
anyone
were a
else
kid?
ever just get like a cup? You know,
Holy
like this?
shit.
I still do that.
Like a cup like this, right? Like a
Is
solo
that my
cup.
is that my cup of larceny? No.
And then you
I
would
do
put
that
like
now.
cereal in it.
Yeah.
And just dry cereal and just eat it like a snack.
I do that with the
Yeah.
Oreos.
Cornflakes,
Oreos,
Cheerios, Cocoa Crisp, Fruity Pebbles,
Fruity
Yeah.
Cocoa
Loops.
Pebbles.
Cocoa Pebbles,
Try
yeah.
making some Fruity Pebble pancakes sometime. They're delicious.
Oh yeah. All right.
Oh yeah,
Not
I was gonna
bad.
say, Nerd Girl. If you want to introduce yourself to Lucky Charms of today, You should go to Burger King and get
Oh,
a
I
Lucky
saw
Charm
that.
milkshake.
There's Lucky
I had
Charms
one today
and,
for the first time. That is
Fruity Pebbles now.
That is delicious. Oh, I didn't see a Fruity Pebbles. It's
There's a new
Fruit
one.
Loops.
I think
it's Fruit Loops.
Fruit Loops.
Yeah,
You're
Fruit
right,
Loops.
you're right.
Oh, but the Lucky Charms one.
Remember
To
Pops?
die for.
Pops
are
is
good.
a real good dry cereal.
I think my favorite cereal though, like the one that I buy consistently,
After you name the shopping list of cereals.
Raisin Bran. I freaking love it. I can't stop
So
eating
simple.
Raisin Bran.
Raisin Bran is pretty delicious.
Incredible.
I'm gonna say straight up, I take back what I said. Bring your boxes of cereal next week. Because if you bring oatmeal and you bring Raisin Bran, I'm not gonna be. In
I
the
don't bring
same studio with you.
cornflakes. I bring cornflakes.
It's
Those
the
are pretty
same
good. They have
fucking
the
shit.
slightest amount of sugar on them. They're delicious.
It's the same shit.
Like Cheerios.
Again, it's literally the same shit.
I got you on
But
some
I think I keep
French
this
toast
figure,
crunch
man.
though.
I will taste the French toast crunch.
It's delicious.
All right, our last question that came in to
Oh.
Cheer.
I'm so sorry, but one of the cereal. This is hugely important.
Oh,
Has
God.
anyone ever had the cereal O's? O-H apostrophe S.
Yes.
Oh my God.
They're hard to find.
You had some
really
oats.
hard to find.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Unreal. I'm going to bring you a box of that.
Okay.
It's the most sugary masterpiece
You see what I did
of a
there?
box of cereal ever.
Okay. No, I'm just.
All right, that's it.
I don't know.
Well, think about it. That's what you say.
Yeah.
I'll think about it.
Okay.
Yeah, when you eat it, you'll be like, oh,
Okay.
oh, I get it.
Oh, Andy A726 says your favorite cereal is Grape Nuts.
I like grape nuts.
You're a grape nut.
Is that bad? Am I not supposed to like grape nuts? Is that for old people? That's for old people.
Nerd Girl, I have news for you. Oatmeal is for old people. Like I said,
I
oatmeal.
like oatmeal too.
All right.
Happy birthday. Here's oatmeal.
This question came in from Syphilistic on Twitch. Syphilistic asks Cheer, when you spin around, which direction do you spin?
Not to get out of the chair.
Cheer likes to spin to the right, only because he understands that if he spins to the left, he might hit Braz's pop characters, and Braz would be a little upset at him, and he may not get streaming action from that point on. So, Cheer swings to the right. Oh, did that just sound? Okay. Ultimately, what I'm saying
Swivels
here
is what you meant.
Swivels.
Swivel.
Turns and swivels this direction. But me myself, I kind of like to I like to go right as well. I think I get a good momentum when I sit in the swivel chair.
What
I
hand
get
you right
good
with?
momentum. My right hand, plant that right foot, lift that left leg right up behind the shin, give it a good push. I'm getting at least like 8 or 9 rotations. Like it's straight
throw
up
up.
like that. What direction do you guys turn?
Left. I think it's because I'm a lefty.
Left?
Whatever way I feel.
I go left.
The way I feel that day.
Okay.
I don't know, man. I don't feel like I make a complete spin.
No,
I
if you're
just
going
like
to spin, like if
maybe
you're going to be a weirdo and just sit there and spin in the chair, which way do you push off?
I don't.
That's exactly how it explains to LEM. Like in pre-show, I'm like, look, we're gonna
Don't.
ask this question around the room too because it came in to Cheer. He's like, whatever is in my way. I'm like, no, you got to think of it like you were an 8-year-old kid again, like
okay.
yesterday. Like
Well, then
yesterday,
yes,
you hop into a swivel chair and you just gonna take it for a spin. Which way you going? See, look at that. I go right. That's just. I
Yeah,
dip,
and I did this,
I
and
dip
then I
into it and go right.
I just spin whichever way feels right that day.
I guess, right?
Whichever
You
way.
go
feel
right.
left?
Well,
I think
in-
this has a
in
lot
this
to do with dominance.
situation, I always go left.
You
No,
always
not
go
in this
left?
situation. If you had 3 miles out in all
Right.
directions
I
and
would
had
always
to
go
spin.
left.
Okay.
Are you a lefty?
No.
I'm a righty. You're a lefty.
I'm a lefty. That's
These
why
guys
they're
both go
lefty
left.
scissors.
Freak. Because you're a lefty.
All
But-
lefties are in their right mind, though.
I mean,
I'm in the left mind.
You know, sometimes
I don't know. It's just
I just
my
go
desk-
backwards.
My desk is an L-shaped opposite direction, so I always.
I love
Spin
leaning
away.
backwards in my
That's
chair.
just-
Yeah, you know,
That's
just
another thing.
just lean back.
Lean
Lean
back.
back.
I don't even have a desk. I don't have a chair. I sit on the floor.
You just spit on the
with
floor.
my laptop. Yeah.
Look at my
Nerd
username.
Girl.
Look at
Nerd
my
Girl.
username for Cartoon Game Network.
You could sit at a desk
I don't have one.
if you didn't spend all the desk budget on the computer.
No, that's not the issue. No. We're redoing upstairs, and all my stuff's going to go upstairs, so I have to wait until that's done.
You know, you put it all into the computer. You have
No.
no desk funds left.
I have plenty of desk fun. It's going to be the
All
best
right,
desk
guys.
you've ever seen.
The
You'll
best desk
see.
ever.
You'll see.
Oh
We definitely appreciate you guys joining One Life to Play. We did get to the cheer questions. We will get more cheer questions next week, and we'll answer those live on the show. When you see cheer streams in IRL, but it's basically IRLC, all cheer all the time. Cheer in real life. Check it out, One Life to Play. Make sure you subscribe, follow, like all that stuff. Like all these guys' Twitch channels and their Instagrams and all that. So you can see more of the show and everything that we're doing outside the main cast. Other than that, we got some great stuff lined up over the next coming weeks. We hope you guys join us. Any last thoughts from the crowd?
Stan's Lee wife died.
Why?
She's 93. Jeez, she did real good.
We were fucking ending the show on a good note.
That is.
We were awesome.
If I die at 93, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
That's a good life. At that point, you're like, just kill me. I'm done. I'm done. There's nothing else. I'm done. But
all right. Peace out, guys. Game on.
Game on.
Game on. Way to kill it.
They took it down.
That's not 93 is good. We did good.
They took it down.
They took what down? That game?
Yeah.
Oh my god. That was the best.